Hello and welcome, Wargamers, to our Age of Sigmar Battle Report for today. Luka and Skari here from MiniWarGaming.com, bringing you 2,000 points of relatively brand new armies. We got the Hedonites of Slaanesh on one side against the Blades of Khorne.
We play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Age of Sigmar Battle Report.
To the Blades of Khorne today. This is a list I've run in the past. I've gotten some feedback on it. I haven't changed too much of it yet just because I didn't get to experience every aspect of the list I wanted to experience yet. And I've considered all your feedback, even though I haven't responded to everyone. Note that I read your comments and I received your emails. And yeah, I agree with a lot of what you guys have said, and I also disagree with what some of you monsters have said, but not so dramatically. I'm just taking it over the top there a little bit. Anyways, I ramble and I digress. To the list! Our general is going to be this Slaughter Priest here. He is going to be a High Priest of Khorne, allowing him to chant 2 prayers. I like this command trait quite a bit. I will try out different things, I promise. I just want to try and figure out a nice, fun mortal build that I'm going to really like. We're going to be giving him the Glyph Feather Charm from the Season of War, giving him a ward save because he kind of needs it. He'll know Bronzed Flesh as well. And he'll be in a Warlord battalion joined by a Realm Gore Ritualist that knows Blood Sacrifice, as well as a Blood Secretor that will be equipped with the Crimson Plate as an artifact of power, giving him a ward save as well. It just made more sense to give him the artifact that sounded like heavy armor as opposed to a talisman. Anyways, I will be putting a reinforced unit of Mighty Skull Crushers in the list. And now at this point, there have been some changes to Match Play Rally, not as good as it used to be. The idea of this unit not quite in sync with the original kind of imagination of the list here, so we'll see how they play with that new change to the game. Moving on, I have a Galician Command Battalion. This is a simple one that's going to have an Exalted Deathbringer in it, with his Ruinous Axe and Skull Gouger, and he's going to be joined by a unit of Wrathmongers. And then, my last battalion will be, of course, a Galician Veteran Battalion that will include 2 units of Blood Warriors that have, one will have Gore Fist, Gore Axe, and one will have just Gore Axes in general. Now, I didn't lie earlier or misspoke. There is technically 2 units of Blood Reapers in here as well with their Meat Ripper Axes. I just didn't think I was going to talk about them first. And then the rest of the list, we do have another unit of Wrathmongers just standing in, as well as a Skull Grinder. Why do I have the Skull Grinder in here? I don't know. He's kind of cheap. He kind of fits in nicely-ish, I suppose. And I like the idea of having a lot of champions on the table because you never know what the missions are going to have for you. On top of that, I had enough points left over for 3 more units of Blood Reavers. This is where I'm thinking about changing the list up and not having so many of them spammed. I think it's a little inefficient. Not that that matters too much. I do like the... they also serve a massive purpose in the new Blades of Khorne book, which I'll go over in a second once we actually play the game. And then, of course, our icon that is bleeding. That is our list for today. Let's go take a look at the Hedonites of Slaanesh.
Depravity Seekers. Depravity Seekers. Well, that's kind of what we all are, aren't we? No, I'm just kidding.
I seek depravity.
You seek depravity?
Every day.
Well, with this God Seekers list, I've decided to run a very similar list to what I played last time. I've switched the things ever so slightly as I'm trying to continually tweak the list and make it more my style. So I do have the Glutos leading the army, large Glutos himself. I have a Lord of Pain, who is my chosen general, and the Lord of Hubris, or as you know him, Lord Nimbus. He does, indeed, control the police. I also have a mirror, 5 Painbringers instead of 10, and 10 Twin Souls instead of 5. That's the little change there, just trying out a larger unit of Twin Souls. 5 Bliss Barb Seekers, Bliss Barb Bow Seekers. Why? Because they're really fast and really awesome. And 22 Bliss Barb Archers. That's a reinforced unit. 3 Fiends to round out the list, and of course my Fane. And there you have it. That's 1,935 points. I would put a Dreadful Visage in if I had the model as a second Endless spell, but I don't. So for now, I believe I get a triumph.
100% you do.
Excellent.
I'm at 2,000. Today's mission will be my favorite one in this season of war. It's twists and turns, which is fitting because we're fighting in the bowels of a city. We have 5 objectives here, folks. 1 directly in the middle, 1 in each table quarter. That is not occupied really that much by player territory, as you can see here. And then 1 in the exact corners of the table. These objectives will be active and inactive throughout the course of the game. They change, maybe, every turn. I'll explain in further details how that works. Both players will be deploying in these fancy right angles here. Kind of like an old school Vanguard deployment, but not quite identical there. Just different, you know? Now you'll score a victory point for controlling 1 objective at the end of your turn, 1 for 2, and 1 for more than your opponent. Now the key word here is that it's active objectives, not inactive ones. You'll also gain 2 for every battle tactic and 3 at the end of the game if you accomplish your grand strategy. Whoever has the most amount of points after 5 turns will be the winner. Now, where the twist is in the changing of priorities of the objectives. They all start active, and then at the end of every player turn, after they've scored their points, the objectives might suddenly become inactive. They're like fonts of energy or locations of important value at that moment, and they kind of come and go throughout the game. So you're gonna roll a d6 on a 4-up. It remains active if you score it, and at the end of your turn, you add 1 to the roll, always if you have a champion nearby, 1 of your own champions nearby. And at the start of every player's the player's turn, they're gonna roll for every objective that they control that's inactive, and on a 4-up, it becomes active, again, adding 1 to the roll. So you could score all these objectives, then flip them all over to inactive, deny your opponent any scoring, and then hopefully they flip all over on your turn. Things like that. It's a random game, hard to really predict what the scoring is going to look like, and usually pretty worth always playing until the end. Anyways, that is it for today's mission. So let's get to deploying. But before we deploy our forces, I do want to show off the table we're playing on here today, because this is a GameMat.eu sponsored table. So even though we're playing Sigmar, I wanted to take this opportunity to show you one of their sets of terrain off here, and show that it works for fantasy as well as sci-fi. And we're fighting in the bowels of a city. Some of the cities in the Mortal Realms are massive, metropolises even. So they have pretty intricate sewer systems. So I figured let's go with a sewage set of terrain today. Not only for kind of modern and sci-fi games, also works for the Sigmar setting because it is rather high fantasy. Now again, it is Sigmar, so you don't want to put too much terrain on the table, or else it could really bog the game down. But I felt this was a nice amount of terrain here to block line of sight, force units to move around, and all that good fun stuff. And of course, we have one of the better missions. We got twists and turns, bloop, 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 for the 5 objectives. And of course, the battle mat is from GameMat.eu as well. Figured I should mention that just in case you guys were curious. The whole table is GameMat.eu terrain. This is one of their many battle mats. This is great for marshes, bogs. Those might be synonymous. I actually don't quite know. And they are also good for sewage, I guess. In this case, that's the idea I had when I seen it. I'm like, oh, that sounds bad. That sounds bad. But I meant like, ooh, I can make a sewer map on the battle mat there.
You're really bringing this table to life, Luka.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I can smell it in the air.
If you guys are curious about GameMat.eu, all you have to do is click on the link down below, and that will redirect you to their website. They are one of the companies that sponsor the content that we produce, and if you're a Silver Vault member, you get discount codes to everything they offer. So I bid you go check it out. Also, if you guys would like to come by and challenge us here at MiniWarGaming.com, like many of our guests do, go to MiniWarGaming.com/challenge. You'll talk to Josh, and he'll set you up for some games. Always look for Sigmar and 40k, naturally. Sigmar more than 40k, technically, you get in faster. But I personally, and some of the other guys here, want some of the other games as well. So like Middle-earth Strategy Battle Game, Star Wars Legion. I want to do some 2nd edition Warhammer 40k. And then there's many other games. I always forget them. There's like several other ones. So go ahead and talk to Josh. Necromunda is a good one. Blood Bowl, thank you for helping me remember. Titanicus, you name it. I'll try it out. Go to MiniWarGaming.com/challenge, and maybe we'll have the time available for one of those games. Also, one tiny little PSA. I've been getting a lot of feedback from everyone watching the videos, and I do want to remind everyone out there that it's like, this is a little bit of a pet peeve of mine, but the goal of the game is to focus on the goal of winning, not focus on winning the game in general. So keep that in mind when you leave comments and everything, because sometimes people are just trying to mess around and have fun, not necessarily win at all costs. Anyways, rant done, to the game. Skari now gonna roll off for deploying and picking sides. I got 4 Skari, gets a 6.
Heck yes, baby. How many drops do you have?
I think like 9 or 10 or 11. Does the high number matter? Do you also have a lot, kind of?
I have a single drop. So I'm going to let you deploy first.
There we go. I have 3 different battalions that are all individuals.
Mine is 1.
Smart and fair. Give you guys a shot at the table before we deploy. And we are deployed. So I chose this side. I put the altar down right there. I got my Ritualist and Slaughter Priest right beside it for champions, if you're curious. They all kind of blend in, so everything kind of makes sense. The double axe Blood Warriors, the Gore Fist Blood Warriors, Blood Secretors right there. I did forget to mention 2 things. I'm playing Gore Tide today, so that's +1 to wound if they're fighting on an objective they don't control. Effect, essentially. And then he is my champion enhancement on my Blood Secretor. He's got Fueled by Gurish Rage. That should be about it for there. And then over here I have my Skull Grinder. It's the Exalted Deathbringer's right there. The Skull Grinder is going to give him the extra rend on his attacks as he forged his weapons better because they deployed near each other. And that's about it. Everything else is what you see is what you get. Or where you see this, where you're going to get it. I got the reinforced unit of Mighty Skull Crushers there. The Wrathmongers as the Sworn Bodyguard to the Exalted Deathbringer, who I don't really care to put near the general. He wants to kind of fight from the front. And Reavers. And now the Reavers with the Meat Ripper axes are the Galician veterans. Not that it'll matter too much, but I just had 2 slots open, so I figured I'd put them in there. And we got Wrathmongers. Now, what do we got for your side?
Well, first I want to say, your army
It's huge, I know.
is massive.
Yeah.
There are so many units. I'm curious if I can actually kill that much over the course of a game. But I'm up for a challenge.
That's kind of the theme of the list. Was supposed to
I like it.
It's fun for the opponent because they're just killing waves of dudes.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I decided to go for a more refused flank because you outnumber me, so there's no point in fighting over like a large area because you're just gonna have more everywhere. I put my Painbringers, Lord of Pain, my Blissbarb Archers, my Blissbarb Seekers.
Sorry,
So
back
move them
there.
closer to you. My Twin Souls, as well as Lord Nimbus. And then Glutos, and of course, on the flank, some Fiends. Just to make sure that if, I can potentially go and grab that objective in the side and just kind of,
Yeah.
so that's going to be that, basically.
I've done somewhat the same with the Reavers over there, though I do have some invested points over here with the Mighty Skull Crushers. I gotta try and align these 2 Skull Crushers and the Blood Secretor. Even though the rally got nerfed to only 10 wounds worth of models, that's still 2 honored friends coming back a turn, as opposed to now granted, I think that's probably a good change because you don't want to see 5 of them come back on one
That
rally.
would be brutal.
Yeah,
I'm actually glad to see that change, personally.
I am too. I think it's definitely
stuff like this, Luca.
Yeah.
You're the reason.
It's true. I'm the bad guy here in this case. I get it. Well, the whole idea was he rallies things on a 4th, so he might as well skew into it a little bit. Even getting 2 guys back, still pretty damn good.
Yes, but it means I can kill 5, and then 1 can rally, and 2 more will come back, not a potential 5.
Correct. Yeah. You're still gonna get, which is funny too, because they're smart with that 10, because you're still gonna get that average you're looking for. You just won't skew super high.
Correct.
Yeah. So you can only get really low in the average. You can never go high, which is a shame, but whatever. It's all good.
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, I
Blade to
think so.
Khorne, Slaanesh. I don't think they like each other very much.
Nope.
So this is gonna be a good determination of what happens. Now, I'm gonna make you go first,
Fair.
because that's just how this works.
Yeah.
Secondly, I've got my Godseeker's movement ability. Now that happens before command points get allocated, which happens after the priority roll. So I'm assuming
It's like
in
now-ish.
between the priority roll
Is it
and
vague?
when that happens, it's vague enough where you could technically argue it's before the priority roll. So let us know what you think in the comments down below. How much is Skari cheating today?
Okay, fair.
There you go. Today I'm going to cheat a lot.
And also, don't forget downvote.
That's right. Downvote for Skari,
Downvote
Cringe
for-
Lord Supreme,
And fake
it's
accent.
a t-shirt, fake accent. Today I have picked Posh.
Posh is the accent of today. Excellent.
Ah.
All right, so what do we have to roll for here?
Okay, so the only thing I roll is Godseekers. Before command points get spent, I get to move D3 units D6 inches.
All right, so here's the D3. It's 2.
2 of them, and I get to move them D3 inches.
Oh, that's D6 inches.
D6, sorry. So I'm going to pick Glutos.
Fast man. The fastest man alive will go 6.
Yeah.
Just
So
a little
Glutos
bit.
is going to move up. He's tempting you to come and deal with him.
Right.
And then I'm going to go ahead and I want to either do the archers. No, you're going to come right at me. So I'm going to go ahead and move these Painbringers.
Pain bring us 3.
So they're going to go 3 inches.
Hello. A nice
There
shot of
you
them
go.
coming up.
They're just moving up the board.
Just the non-reinforced unit Painbringers there.
That's right.
Do you know how many points they are? Just for fun?
This is 145 points.
It's like the same. It's like pretty similar to my Blood
Very
Warrior.
similar. Their rule is they get +1 to their save now if they're holding your territory, or they're fighting over an objective that they don't control.
It's
Basically,
like chaos is like that's like a big focus for chaos these days. Bonuses for fighting on objectives you don't control.
yeah. There's so many different bonuses this army gives out.
Yeah.
Like Lord of Pain gives out an aura, but only if he's contesting an objective.
Oh wow.
It's convoluted but fun, so we'll see how it goes.
Right. I did forget to also mention my grand strategy. Sorry, guys. Forgetful. Lots of things. Today I'm going to go for the day is ours, where I have more of my champions alive than Scar's champions. It's that or like...
Oh, you have 5 champions and I have 2? I don't think that's going to happen at all, Luka.
Not at all, just by passively playing the game.
So mine is the Dark Prince's favor or something like that. I have to, if I give a unit, if I tempt them with depravity dice 6 times over the course of the entire game, I will complete my grand strategy.
Okay.
Also, I forgot to tell you my Galician champion attribute, and it's stubborn like a Rhinox.
Okay, so if there's no other champions
on my
there,
Lord of Pain.
Yeah, he'll count as 10 models.
Correct.
If
There's no other champions next to anybody. So
understood. All right, well, that's it for your moves there. I guess we're going to go right on to my turn 1, and we're about to begin this game. So I guess sit back, relax, and enjoy the show, everyone. And disclaimer, this is like my 4th game of Khorne, and like Skari's only played a few games of Slaanesh, so if we forget things or do things incorrectly, please let us know in the comments down below. That is a fine way to learn and help us remember how this freaking game is played there, folks. We play a lot of armies, so you gotta...
We play a lot of armies, and a lot of the times we're like, okay, let's do it, this is going to be fun, and then we don't really think about rules, and we play house stuff, okay? House rules
exactly
are the rules.
It's like if we forget to do a rule, it's because we house ruled it out before the game without realizing we
something. Yeah, but please watch and let us know so we can get better. But do it nicely.
Yes, with tact, I suppose.
With tact. Like this.
I just cut him off before he kept going with tact forever. Well, if it isn't my turn, I will say I did a little book review here before getting into the game and realized, oh my, I would have made several mistakes off the rip, which I'm a big fan of. Not really. So what we have here is my Mighty Skull Crushers. I would like to say is I put them in the list with the focus of like them hitting a flank and then getting rallied by this guy when I should learn to read the fudging rules, Luka, and it only affects models that have a wound characteristic of 3 or less, naturally.
Oh, so you can't rally them on 4s.
Correct. They would have never been able to be a legal target, so completely disregarded my information. Don't take what I say as law, guys. Like, I played too many things to be that, like, ironclad on the rules about one specific army. But anyways, I'm not too sure what their job in the list is anymore, but that's good, because if I don't like how they play, I can just, that's 400 points or whatever, or like even more, I can free up and put more fun things on the table.
Yep.
Because they hit kind of hard and they have pretty good saves, but that's a big investment. That could be like 80,000 more Reaver units.
Oh no, please no.
All right, and then a few other things, like I forgot their rule, I would have forgotten that guy's rule. So many little changes in this book, and I've been playing with the 2nd edition Blades of Khorne book for like years now, so excuse me. Anyways, my battle tactic, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to go desecrate their land while I can. I'm going to say this. Wait, that's not your territory,
That's not my territory.
You know what? The only thing really in your territory is that thing. How many units do you have within 3 of it? Ooh, that guy's 10 there. Let's get another champion nearby. Okay, you know what? Desecrate their land. I was thinking about it while not looking at the table. There's actually nothing that I can really easily get. I don't even know if this one's in your... Oh, I guess this is technically in your territory.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'll have to target this one. I guess there was a building somewhere kind of safe, so I can just run in over there. So I'll desecrate their land, even though it looks like it's my territory. Skari's territory is right here, so it's technically in it. I mean, Skari just has that.
It's within it.
Yeah, not wholly within. It just has to be like millimeters in.
Yes. Cheating works, Luka.
Cheating works. You just go take that one, which you probably will do.
I might.
At some point. At some point, yeah. The Blades of Khorne battle tactics, albeit good, not necessarily the best for turn 1. And then my action is going to be something along the lines of leadership, I suspect. And boop. Nope.
I think I'm going to go for
A leadership
inspired
of your own.
leadership. I might as well. I'm going to go ahead with the Lord of Pain over here, and he does not inspire the men.
Not at all. All right, so we got our battle tactic, all that stuff finished and picked out. I am going to go to prayers. We're going to start with our High Priest of Khorne, who knows several prayers. Well, he knows the ones he knows. He is going to go ahead and go with
Really? He knows the ones he knows, Luka.
I thought it was
oh my goodness, please.
I thought it was a
Tell
lot.
me more.
It was a lot less than I thought. I'm like, he knows like 8 prayers. I'm
He
like,
gets
well,
like a giant scroll out. He's got like 2 lines at the top.
that's kind of what it really felt like. Yeah, he could do blood boil and bronze flesh. He technically could do the invocation, and he knows the 2 generic ones, which bless.
He knows 5 prayers.
Yeah, he knows 5 prayers. Yeah, but technically everyone knows five prayers, right?
No.
Well, you have the one you take from your book. You have the 2 generic ones, and then you have the one built on your.
You don't know all of them.
Well, you can cast them all,
You know 1,
right?
which is the enhancement, plus
Yeah.
the one on your data sheet.
That's
scroll.
2.
You know 2, and then maybe a 3rd one if you can get a 3rd one somehow.
Oh, there's Sorry, I meant to say there's like there's 2 you always know, like Mystic Shield and Arcane Bolt for praying too, but they're like not.
Yes, the heal and the
Bless and Curse, maybe I think it might
the
be.
heal and the something else.
Oh
Yes.
no, I think heal you have to pick. That's an enhancement. There's one where you have
Is
to
it really?
Yeah, the one you can do like a mortal wound to another priest. That's smite, I think. Smite and curse are like the 2. Let me look. So it's bless and smite.
Right.
I was correct on the.
Bless is cool. It's a 6-up board. I was like, oh, now I've learned something new.
Yeah.
Then now I know my priests now.
Correct. Exactly.
Whenever
and then
I run priests.
smite is just priest to priest mortal wound.
It's like a prayer battle.
Correct. Literally, like, your god sucks, my god's better. Let me show you exactly that.
Smite him, almighty smiter!
Why aren't you listening to me? And then the best part is you can roll a 1, and then your
then
god just smites you. Don't bother me right now, I'm sleeping.
Yeah. Silence, insolent fool!
Exactly. Yeah, it wasn't curse or heal. Those are the enhancements you pick. Anyways, let's go with bronze flesh. That's one I picked for his enhancement. Works on a 4. I'm going to target the blood warriors. They get
Oh, it's on a 4, not a 3.
Yeah, it's a 4. But I get a reroll near the altar. And then his second prayer, he's a high priest of Khorne. He can throw out 2 prayers, which is really cool. He's going to choose to do the invocation. We're going to conjure a bleeding icon. And I got a 1. I'm going to double check if I can reroll, if it matters. Okay, it does matter. I'm pretty sure I can reroll for invocations as well, being near the altar. It's indeed a reroll for all chanting rolls. And now I know I can double the range of the invocation cast with the altar, but I'm too afraid of the altar being charged and thus losing my man's there. With how fast Slaanesh, especially Glutos, can be under certain circumstances. Anyways, that does work. We get our invocation. We're going to summon it wholly with an 8 there, and it'll move. I think it moves immediately. Shoot the floating bleeding icon, not ominous at all, forward there. That's it for his prayers. We got the bronze flesh off, which is nice, as well as the invocation. Our ritualist does know sacrifice, which could be, the ward save would be nice from bless as well, but I'm going to go for blood sacrifice. I'm just going to roll 2 dice because it's rerollable. Do I have to? Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Because as long as, it only matters if I roll a double one, I guess. Yeah, so I got it on the 5. So we're going to deal D3 mortal wounds to herself, I think. Yeah. She'll take 2, and we get a blood tithe point. And I believe that'll be it. So she's a little hurt. They're a little buffed. I was just toying in my head with another priest for 6 champions. Because there's a couple prayers I want. It'd be nice to have that 3rd priest. So might see that in the future list too. But I got to eventually make my way to demons. We're going to go to the movement phase now where I need to double check a few things. But I'm pretty sure these guys are going to get an at the double and everything else is just going to move. Scratch that. No at the doubles. I'm just going to show you where everything ends up and narrate from there. And voila, we have moved. So everything ran, desecrating our land on this with that unit, running those Blood Reavers forward, also on the objective, and coming up and around to go wherever they need to. Blood Warriors following them, and then we ran our Blood Warriors forward to take control of this objective in the middle away from Glutos, because we need at least 3 models. We put about 4 or 5 on it. A couple characters running up right behind them, keeping pace. This little red die is just to mark the bronze flesh they have on them there, a little buff spell. Wrathmonger's running up behind them, giving all this one an extra attack nearby. And then on this flank, well, ran, getting near the...
A lot of running.
A lot of running. Everything ran. No charges, nothing fancy like that. We are going to end our turn there. That's kind of it. Now, for scoring, I do get my battle tactic for desecrating the land.
You did. You desecrated my building. How dare you?
On the other side of the table there. And then I don't even know if I got within 6 of that, but I got 1, 2 of the objectives, 3 of the objectives I got in range of. So I have to roll D6s for them to see if they stay active or not. On a 4 up, they do.
Over.
And I get +1 to the roll if I have champions nearby them. I do not have a champion near any one of them. So these are This one here is going to stay active.
It's on a 4-up. They flip over and are inactive.
I think you want the four
Oh,
up.
you want the 3-ups because that's why you want to send your champions.
Correct there. Yeah.
Yes.
The low rolls are always like the flip. Yeah. So 4, and then stays active, and then the last one over there is flipped. Okay. So that's the only one that's not going to count towards victory points for later, but Skari still has quite a bit of options left to him here.
I like it.
And that is going to be it. I'll gain 5 victory points, though. To take a peek at the score sheet we're going to be using, I am the enemy on the right, and these are my current victory points, command points, and the D12 will be my blood tithe points.
I'm going to pick this one as mine. So my general has to kill a unit that I pick. So I'm going to pick that unit to
Easy.
kill with my general.
Fair.
And I'm going to go ahead and I get 2 heroic actions.
Oh, nice.
So the first one will be a finest hour.
+1 wound and save.
That's right.
Excellent.
And then I will also give, it'll be his finest hour and, hold on one second. Yeah, it will be his finest hour, and he is going to go ahead and try and do an inspiring speech as well, which he does.
Ooh.
It's like, it is my finest hour.
And they're hearing him.
You listen to me, because this is the best time of your lives.
I've never seen a unit so inspired in my life.
That's right.
Let's see what they're able to accomplish.
So that's it from me. I have spells and stuff, and then you can use your blood type point to do fancy things.
Yep, I will do my action. I'm just going to try and heal my ritualist.
Okay.
She offered some of her blood for Khorne, and does she heal? Yes.
Nice.
She heals D3. If she heals 1 of the 2 damage she took back, she will have 4 wounds left. Then back to you, sir.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do spells. First thing I'm going to do is put in Mystic. Can you deny? No.
I have
Oh, you've got...
a couple of things to note, actually. You should probably know. My units have, if they're hit by a spell, they ignore it on a 5-up.
Is that just
That's just a Khorne thing.
the effects of any spell?
Any spell.
Even
Yep.
like endless spells?
Yes.
Interesting.
And I get a blood tithe point if I succeed.
Oh, cool.
Because we just hate sorcery that much.
Nice.
I can only dispel, all the priests can dispel, but I can only unbind 1 spell with him. However, if you miscast, it's D6 mortal wounds because this is on the table.
Neat. I'm going to put Gorge on Excess. That's an ability. I'm going to put that on Glutos. So
Is that
that's
just one he has himself?
everything he kills, he heals up to a max of 6
I
wounds.
remember that.
Yeah. He just starts eating things, okay? That's just something that he does. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to try and cast Shield.
Mystic Shield.
Mystic Shield. He has a 3-up save, so with a shield it gets pretty good. Goes off on a 9.
9 array. No bonuses?
No bonuses, just straight up 9.
I assume he can cast more than 1
He
spell.
can cast 1 more spell.
Do you have any other wizards?
No, that is it.
You know what? Let me try and stop that with my Slaughter Priest. I need a 10, though. That's not close to a 10 at
Okay,
all.
so he is now shielded, which should help him against... I'm assuming you don't have the greatest rend in the world.
I got 1 consistently across the board-ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's good for him. And then I'm going to try and put my mirror out. Now, the mirror has changed, but
fair.
it does go off on a 6. And it does.
Nice.
Very
I couldn't,
nice.
even if I tried to stop that, I would have rolled a 4 anyway, so power to you. But the mirror does give me opportunity to get blood tithe points.
Correct. Correct.
So he's going to summon
So
the mirror.
I'm probably going to put the mirror, like, right in here.
And most of my characters do have 5-up board saves as well.
It doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah, it does like mortals, sure, but it's more about trying to get depravity points.
I see.
Is what
okay.
it does.
Gaze
Essentially.
into the mirror.
Yes.
Awesome. Good gaze.
Yeah, that's
into
right.
The
It's
mirror.
the mirror. Maybe they don't like how they look, but it goes off at the end of the movement phase. So that would officially be the end of my phase.
This is where I go to use my blood tithe points for Murderlust, and I think it is absolutely mandatory to try and do that. Because if I could screw those archers over and they're forced to shoot at my 1 unit, that'd be ideal. So I'm going to Murderlust for a blood tithe point. I picked 3 of my units to move. I'm going to go Reavers. The last one is kind of a tough call. I actually don't know what I want the 3rd one to be. Tough call, but I think I want this unit to go also. So this is the Murderlust. Those 3 units all do D6-inch move now. D6-inch moves now. And then they are eligible. They can move within 3 inches of an enemy unit. They can only be picked if they're not within 3 of an enemy already. We're going to start with these Blood Warriors. They're going to go 6. Nice. They're going to end up there. I got to roll separately for every unit. Now, this is the unit I need the most important on, but I didn't want to use a command point at the double, but I rolled pretty poorly for their run. So I need to roll a 5-up.
To get within 3 of both of my archer units.
A 4. So I know
Excellent.
I'm about here-ish.
Yes.
Yeah. I should be about like 3/4 of an inch away. So we're just gonna still going to kind of keep things stuck here-ish. Not quite able to get into the fray, but
I got off lightly there. I'm not gonna lie, because that is terrifying.
that's a really good ability. That's on me for not after doubling them, but I took the gamble to try and save the command point. It just didn't quite work out. These guys here are gonna move 4. Nice, he fell over. It's time for the murder make. We are going to engage these Painbringers because, well, it's time to cut some threads.
I like it.
It's the hero phase. We're going to go into movement for Slaanesh.
Let's do it.
There we go, right to movement. We're gonna bomb to this side of the battlefield real quick like.
Yeah, the Fiends, they're just gonna get me a point. That's all they just need to get me a point right now. The Blizzbarb Seekers are gonna at the double.
And we're gonna move
so
up
they
and
can
around
move their
this
20.
way.
So
Right
they're gonna
between
essentially just fly around over here. And
we have 3 of them ending up over there, and then one of them is just tucked in, a couple of them tucked in.
2 of them tucked in there.
Keeping the
just
1 inch
to make sure
coherency.
I'm in. Oh, actually, yeah, just have to make sure they're a little bit more.
Oh, they want to shoot at these guys here.
Yeah.
You get the eyes on the prize. You fear the Wrathmongers. Well, what is it about them that you fear?
They give +1 to. They give +1 to hit. Actually, this one's going to be out of range, just because. So that one's going to be out of range. So I'm actually going to move.
Just
this
commit
one
him
this
over
way.
there. Gotcha.
Yeah. Souls. The Twin Souls are going to move up next.
Oh, heck yeah. Hello.
Let's go, Twin Souls. They're just the fact that you can move in the hero phase, it's like mine but better.
Well, the idea of the list is to be like frustration would be the good word for it, but like the idea is to have a lot of Reavers just constantly murder lusting every turn, kind of messing up the enemy. It's hard to predict and plan.
Yeah, like I have to think like movement wise, not only your movement but then movement of yours plus a potential chart. So I have to like screen a lot more effectively than what I was hoping to.
Yeah.
Cool.
Twin Souls end up here, and this is the.
He flies, so he can just go right in there.
Oh, he flies. Cool.
Yeah, that's his trait.
Oh.
He flies, and then that's his artifact.
Right.
And then his trait is for every he rolls, he does like impact hits. So he rolls 4 ups.
Oh, okay.
When he charges for every dice roll on his thing, and then he
Does he get bonuses of the charge as well?
No, he doesn't.
Just okay.
But Glutos has a spell that let him charge 3d6.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool.
So
actually.
there is a cool little combo that I could pull off.
I see.
Where you could roll 3d6 and just headlong in, which would be awesome.
I probably will redeploy them away from him.
Yep.
In an attempt to save some of their face.
Yep.
They're dead, but I don't want him to be the reason they die.
Yeah, well, that's my battle tactic. Right?
5 is pretty good on that
It's
redeploy.
not terrible.
We're just gonna go right away from him. Go backwards that way, protecting a little bit, making it about a 7-inch charge because I had to sacrifice some of it to protect these guys a little bit.
Yeah.
And it does. He's got fly, but the charge is still kind of hard. Here comes marchers.
Yeah. Now you can't redeploy. We're just gonna.
Do they have what's the range on them anyways?
18.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was worried that I figured they already had range on everything they wanted, but now they have more targets, I guess, technically.
Yeah, so they can just kind of move up now into like a better position just to kind of get more targets on things.
It's true.
Which is just
There you go.
something along those lines.
I actually kind of regret the redeploy because then you're going to charge a little bit closer to me here, but...
Well, yeah, then hopefully I can set up a screen.
Of your own,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like that sort of thing, so...
I figured you were going to be able to anyways. I just hope this charge fails. That's kind of all I hope. That screwed up the battle tactic a little bit.
Lord Hubris is just going to move this way.
Hello.
So.
Glutos to figure out.
Glutos is just going to move 8, so he's going to go...
Forward!
3 inches like that, and like 5 inches this way.
Hello. All right, end of the move phase.
Okay. Well, I'm going to hit every unit within 6 inches, so you can roll your 5-ups, I guess, before I even do anything.
What are the effects of it if I fail?
So I roll 6 dice.
Okay.
And so does it? Do I even not roll if you roll
Correct,
a 5-up?
yeah,
Or do
I
I
mean-
roll and then
well-
if there's effect, then you roll?
I am going to double check a few of those things. Start rolling for my units. The Wrathmongers first are going to be immune. That's
Okay.
a blood tithe point.
Yep.
Our Ritualist is going to be not immune.
Okay.
Why don't you go ahead and just I guess we'll just do it in real time.
Yep.
Like you go ahead and resolve
So the
against certain-
Ritualist, so 6d6. So
Oh!
do you want to take 4d3 mortal wounds? And you can choose each one individually, or give me d3 depravity points for each one.
I'd rather not lose the Ritualist. You can have all the depravity points.
All the depravity
yeah,
points?
that's all. You just get
Excellent.
you can have all your depravity
So
points.
that's 4d3 depravity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 depravity points.
That's a roll. I got 1 blood tithe point, though. Off to a rough start there.
That's not bad.
Let's go for my other Slaughter Priest. He is not going to ignore it.
What does Slaanesh say to you?
This is my general.
D3 depravity or D3 mortals?
We get like army wide. What's the cap on your depravity point army wide rule?
The cap? So it's 12 is the first.
Yeah. What's the, like 36?
36 is the max.
We're going to pretty much get max points here very quickly, I suspect. So I might as well just let you have it as soon as possible. I'll take D3 wounds on him this time.
Okay, so D3 mortal wounds for 1.
He does have a ward save. He's got the Glyph Feather Charm. He does not ignore it. 5 wounds left. I'm going to go ahead and roll for the Blood Warriors in the middle.
Okay.
They do not ignore the effects of the spell.
What does Slaanesh say to them?
Nada.
Nothing.
All right.
And then the totem.
Just the totem man.
As a big giant.
Nope.
Ooh.
I don't like him being
Look
offered.
into the mirror and nothing there.
Okay, so we got the 1 blood tithe point. You got 10 depravity points, and I took a mortal wound. Excellent. Lutos has the shooting attack apparently.
He does. He does now.
What does he do?
Well, I'm not going to do him first. It's a 6 I think it's like 6 damage or something.
Oh.
Like it's 1 shot, but it's
it's
hits
one
on
of
2s,
those.
wounds on 2s, no rend, 6 damage. So we're going to start with them. We're going to go ahead and do 3 into them.
Okay.
And then we're going to do 1 into them.
Okay.
And then we're going to do this one. I should have just shot into that one. I don't know if I can see them. I'm going to shoot into them because there's a little hole right there.
All right.
Okay.
Then I won't spend any command points. Go ahead and roll it up.
So start here. It's going to make you hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, I believe.
I have no armor against it.
Okay.
I assume there's rend on them.
Yeah. It's 4s to wound, so listen to your little Reaver unit.
Got 2.
That's 2.
Rend of 1.
Rend 1.
That's 2 dead.
Yeah. I'm going to offer you a depravity point. Hold on!
Oh.
Would you like a depravity point?
I see. This is the trick he's getting me with here. A Hershey's Kiss. Or mortal wounds, eh? I kind of want the mortal wounds on the unit, though. Or do I eat the kiss? I'm going to take the mortal wounds on the unit.
You are? Then give me the depravity, please. Excuse me.
Oh, you eat it instead?
Yummy chocolate.
So I don't get it. Just ate the paper.
Not anymore.
2 are going to die.
2 plus.
The
3.
Oh, half are dead. Okay. Let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those 5 there will die because they would, of course, not accept an offer from a worshipper of Slaanesh. Now, that just might be death.
They now have vectored agony, so they have -1 to their armor save.
Woe is them! The one shooting at the Wrathmongers over there.
Okay.
I'm going to all-out defense them, just because why not, yeah.
Yep. So 3 step.
Keep them a little bit more alive, maybe.
4
Good start.
is to wound with rend 1.
That is 2 of them.
2 at
Excellent.
rend 1.
I go back to my 5-up save because it's rend
Yep.
1. Haha! Doesn't matter? Kind of. I take 8 damage.
I will let you take the damage instead of offering you a depravity point,
Okay.
so that now they are also -1 save for the rest of the turn.
Oh, is that just a thing the Blitzbarb guys do?
Yeah.
Oh, it's every unit. You just like give 5.
As they do a wound, they have to do an unsaved
I
wound.
see. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
2 wounds left on that guy back there, and then the
That
other.
chocolate, Luka, was delicious.
I probably was a Hershey Kiss. Over there we got Blood Warriors.
Okay, 3s to hit. Oh, I'll put it over here, I guess.
Aha.
4s to wound.
And 2.
2.
They're bronze flesh, so they go back to 3s. You do
Yes.
get 1 damage in there.
And
They'll also suffer from that same effect.
Vectored agony.
I'm going to put a wound on that guy because he's not even in coherency, so he's technically cheating where he is, so don't worry about that later. You guys, he's not really accomplishing anything there anyways.
So I only killed 5, right? He's not dead?
Oh, he got knocked over earlier, sorry, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Blitzbarb time.
So the Blitzbarb archers are going to shoot, and they're going to shoot everything into this unit.
Oh, they're actually just going to go all
Absolutely
out.
everything, and I'm going to spend not my free command point, I'm going to spend one of my command points to give them an all-out attack.
Why not the free one?
Because he's going to use it for himself later.
Oh,
in the
gotcha,
year.
okay, yeah.
This is just something I can do. So they're going to hit on 2s, wound on 2s, and that is 40 shots. 41 shots.
Hit on 2s, wound on 2s. Oh, this is wound on 2s in
No,
general.
wound
all,
on, yeah.
all 3s with the homunculus. Oh, that's the older roll, actually. Roll, big open area.
Hit on 2s.
There's still 11 more to go after this. And it was 2s to hit because of all-out attack, and normally 4s to wound, but +1 because of the weird little guy.
Yeah.
So here is the 3s to wound part of it all.
3s to wound.
Excellent.
Amazing.
The rest of the
11 more.
shots.
2s.
1, 2 misses.
And 3s.
Oh, okay. Still pretty good. An extra
There you go.
5. 26 wounding hits at effectively rend 2.
Correct.
It's going to be 26 wounding hits at a 6-step save after everything is said and done, and there's only 14 wounds left there. Normally, there's no point in rolling it, but people get mad at me when I do that. Oh, look, they're dead. Here's only 20 of them. There you go. That's all 5 of them. They're dead. And there's still 6 more rolls to do. So the difference of them living or dying was me not after doubling them, sadly, on my part. But that's a harsh lesson, I guess.
The doubling?
If I had to double them,
right,
I
to
would
get
have.
them in
I would have
to-
made
yeah,
the.
yeah,
Then
to-
again, I could have rolled a 1 or a 2 on the
Correct,
on the thing too. So there's like, in a different
But it would have
world,
been
yeah.
easier.
Would have
Yeah.
been.
You would have done it with that roll.
Yeah, it would have still. No matter what, it's always a 3 up at least. So it's
Panic
not.
test for everybody within 3 inches.
That'd be nice. That'd be. You know what? I wouldn't mind that rule. I could do something like that.
It'd be cool, you know, like
Yeah.
to go back to that.
And that means he's exposed, but you don't have too much more shooting.
No, I have no more shoot. Well, just have blue toes.
I guess I'll take these.
Does he
guys
have
out.
like an aura or anything? Or?
No, not really. He's just the kind of a.
And
He's a
how many
scrapper.
wounds does he have?
He's 5 or 6.
5 or 6
Yeah,
wounds?
he's got 5 up ward save though built in.
Oh, he does have a ward save.
Unit around him being peppered by arrows and dying does award me a blood tithe point, however. So that's quite nice.
Nice.
We'll put me at 2 blood tithe points, and we can get rid of that.
That's right.
We got to Glutos.
Glutos is just going to shoot into this unit
All right.
of guys. 2s to hit, 2s to wound,
Yeah.
and that's no rend.
Oh, he shoots a little magical staff. He's got the Leer stave of Lost Shar. Someone on there has that.
Correct.
Save. 4. We're good. We'll conclude shooting.
Yes, so now,
Charges.
phase. We'll do the thing that matters. This is the important one.
Yeah.
He needs an 8 to get in.
He has a reroll.
Nope. And he will use his free command point.
Leadership.
A reroll.
Oh, hey,
So
that-
close yet so far, which means my battle tactic is moot.
interesting.
However, I can go in.
Yeah, you absolutely go Shrek the destroy them. He does impact hits.
7 on 4s.
Impact. That's
He
3.
does 4 of them. That's a 6.
Oh, the 4 there.
Yep, 4 mortals.
I wonder if it's worth pulling those guys out of combat now.
Cool.
I wonder. Now they only get to do their strikes back if they die to a melee
Now they're
attack.
going to charge?
Oh, I guess, yeah, there's no point in doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Good call. Good call. They're going to stay right there. Well, let's just lose these 4. We don't need them. They're dead. Boom, 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 boom. Well, they die for Khorne.
The Twin Souls.
Twin
Try and make it in as well.
Oh, nice.
That's what I needed on my other guy. Then again, he probably would have just, like...
Got stuck in and died to
He
something.
probably would have just... No, he probably would have killed them with
Yeah.
a 9, and then they just die from impact hits. I don't think that gets me my battle tactic anyway. So at the end of the day...
Oh, that one does stay in attack. That one does need attacks.
giving
Yeah.
you a depraved... Like, offering you a chocolate there just to show off the mechanic was probably not the right call.
True.
However, now I've got my my twin souls exactly where I need them to be.
You're absolutely destroying my face. Charge!
Gonna jump in there, and
Blue
Pluto's
toes.
just gonna declare a charge, see how far I can go.
5.
5. No. So he's not gonna make it because of the
Terrain in the way.
best
4.
move blocking in the world.
I wish that's the. I think the endless spells and invocations are really cool. I don't like the move block implications.
Well, it worked for you today, Luca.
That was not the intent, let me tell you. Reminds me too much of Eagles in fantasy, which is also. Well, this guy's technically not supposed to be there, and he's supposed to be like over here or something to keep coherency. So I guess they'll stop cheating and put him over there. I'm over there.
I'm gonna make sure there's enough room to get the Lord of Hubris if he rolls really high in there.
Hubris Lord. Oh, that's really high.
That is really.
Hello, sir.
Hello, Lord Hubris. I control the police. So he's gonna make sure that he does only the best on them. So
Is
if
this in
they-
the charge phase you do?
No, it's a fight phase. Because I'm
Okay.
done my charges now. So we're in the fight phase now. So any Painbringers that die get to fight.
And that's. I assume that's until
just-
your next turn or
No,
this
it's
turn.
he just gets to pick a unit every fight phase to do that.
Oh, I see. So even on my turn when I charge, we can still
Correct.
throw it in there. Gotcha. That's
Yeah.
good.
And then he doesn't do anything really, so I'm going to go ahead and fight with them first.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
And it's go time.
Let's do this.
I feel like I should just pull them. But we'll roll dice.
Okay, so it's going to be 3s and 3s on all of these.
Wah! Nice.
And 3s to a rend 1.
And well, that just kills them all. They're dead.
Okay, I'm going to...
Oh. Oh, you can offer me something?
Yeah, I'll offer you a depravity point.
Wait, if they're already dead, does it...
It'd be before they die. I'll offer you a 6 on one of them.
I decline. I decline. You eat your chocolate, sir.
Delicious.
Fine. You eat all 30 chocolates. Yeah, you eat all 30 chocolates, sir.
I refuse immortals, so.
I take the 3 mortal wounds. I wonder if these guys are dying to melee attacks, technically, then not.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You failed. There was 7 wounds there at 81.
But you would do you would offer it on the first one technically, because you do
the second one.
Yeah, or the second one. Yeah. So we'll say 3 die, and then these 3 die to melee attacks.
Nice.
Because they die to an ability. That means 3 murderous strikes. I'm just gonna roll them, then allocate them. I guess I know I'm supposed to pick first, but whatever. I'll do a mortal wound to the Lord of Pain.
Okay, he's got a 4-up ward save, and he's okay.
He says no
and he
pain
bounces back a mortal wound back at you, or something.
That is a blood tithe point, and he can pile in too because he charged.
Yeah. So they're done.
Oh,
they're
yes.
done. I'm not within 9, so I can't really do anything about that. So he is going to pile in 3 inches this way.
Hello. Boom. Or that I'd go fight with them, but it's not going to change too much. There's 5 of them here, and they're vets. So I'm going to do, you'll pile in. Those 3 are going to attack the Lord of Hubris, and these 3 are just going to attack the Twin Souls.
Cool. I'm going to all-out defense the Twin Souls.
Excellent. If I didn't say it already, I think I did, but blood tithe point when they died. We'll pile in a little bit tighter to him to get the +1 wound.
Yep.
And they're going to, like I said, same attacks. Let's do the 4 into the Lord of Hubris. The 2 models that have 2 attacks each into the Lord of Hubris.
No, I'm going to put him back because he hasn't activated yet.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So they're going to go ahead and do 4s to hit and 4s to wound, I believe. Well, definitely no 3s there. So 1 save at Ren 1 on the Lord of Hubris.
He's okay.
He is A-okay. 7 attacks into the Twin Souls. Got those hitting. 2 wounds there at a Ren of 1. 1 damage.
2 go through, I believe, because they're only 4s. 5 aboard.
Did you not all defense somewhere, or was that the Lord of Hubris?
That was him. But they have a 4-up. Oh, -1/+1.
Yeah.
So that would have only been 1 that goes
1 damage.
So 1 damage.
Those guys all would have been 1 less attack, so the Lord of Hubris is fine. I'm just going to quickly re-roll the...
I totally forgot. The Twin Souls have a -1 attack bubble.
These are the attacks instant now.
Look,
it's the same thing. Okay,
That's fine.
we're all good. Nice.
Okay.
Perfect.
So now the Lord of Hubris will go.
Nice.
Lord of Hubris will go with an all-out attack.
Okay.
So he has 5 attacks, now hitting on 2s. Ooh. Oh, and so I am going to use him and them to get my depravity points.
That's from what ability?
So it's from that's the Slaanesh ability. So in the fight phase, I'll give you the name in a second. It's called Euphoric Killers. Pick 1 unit, 1 friendly unit, 1 enemy unit within an inch. And if you do so until the end of my phase, in my fight phase, again, 1 depravity point for each wound or mortal wound caused that are allocated to that unit.
Gotcha. Well, that's an easy one here. That'd be a easy 5 depravity points.
Yeah. And then 3s to wound.
To kill.
Red 1 and 2 damage each.
So that's all of them dead. That's 6 depravity points.
Yep.
Or 5. Does it count overkill? No, probably not overkill.
It says...
Oh. Yeah, okay, so it's just the 5.
I'm up to 15.
Already?
So now that I'm up to 15, I have 12. So from now on, you are -1 to hit my entire army-wide.
Just that's the first tier 1. Gotcha.
Everything's -1 to be hit. Shooting and combat.
I don't have much shooting.
So combat.
So it's only half effective against me. I got my murder strikes on them on 5s. I deal a mortal wound. I'll just do these guys here, I guess.
5 upward because they're within 3 of an enemy unit.
Nice, excellent. So they are dead. Boop, boop. Blood tithe.
That's right.
The idea of the Reavers is to roll a little bit better on the murder strikes and get a little bit of chip damage in there. So far, it hasn't been really working, but...
So, they now get to activate. So
yes.
they're just going to move up their 3.
You don't want to engage my guy. Oh, I guess...
Well, you're going to engage me anyway,
yes,
aren't
true.
you?
Let me get free fights.
You're gonna literally just do that. No vectored agony there.
Yep.
Like that. And then something I forgot is his artifact. Not only does it let him fly and do that stuff, he piles in and can activate within 6 inches of the enemy.
I see.
So
gotcha.
he's gonna move 6 inches up.
Well, shucks. Well, that will be about the end of the turn. I don't think there's any morale to do, really, anywhere.
Nope, not really.
No, not quite any damage there. So you do not get your battle tactic.
Actually, no, it'd be this.
This is currently an inactive objective.
No, I don't. I think I might hold this one back here because I have a couple of models.
I only had 4.
Yeah, so I have 1, 2. I think it's just tied now.
Okay, yeah.
So, did one guy die that was on here?
No, I had to move him over here, but he'd be the same difference either way. I just
Alright.
don't know why I kept
So
him
I
over
just
here,
get 1 objective. Because that was, so I get 1 point.
Yeah, you actually have the one in the far corner over here.
I do, which I have to roll to see if it stays active.
Does this stay active?
It
Yes.
does. Very nice.
All right, and that is it. We're on to the second turn. We got a priority roll here, though it is a big point lead for Khorne as they went first. Hopefully not losing priority here would be pretty bad for Khorne. Oh, that's where we win ties, though.
Double turn. Double turn. Double turn.
That's fine. That's fine. That's what we got stuff for.
I will take it.
Yeah, naturally.
take
Fine. Turn 2 for Slaanesh. We can do that all again.
Yeah.
Right, this is the current score at the top of the second battle round. Oh, that die is completely transparent. You can just see the 3s on the other side. That's cool. Skari, it's showtime.
I will desecrate your ruin.
My ruins! All right, fine.
Thank you for letting me desecrate your ruin.
No problem. All yours.
Other than that, it is, now that we know who goes first, I get to move D3 units, D6 inches.
Yes. You have a very similar rule, but you can't engage me,
so
I assume?
3 units. I cannot engage you, so I cannot use it if I'm within 3 as well. So I'm going to go ahead and move these. No, because I don't have to worry about that until after
at the
turn
end,
happens
yeah.
or whatever.
Ooh, you also kind of right now you see if that objective flips.
Correct.
The
When
ones
does
you
that
control. At start of the hero phase.
So yeah, so not right now we're still in the priority phase roll essentially. So I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I am going to go ahead and move Glutos, I believe.
Okay.
He's just going to move D6 inches.
Boop, boop, boop. D3, D6 at 2
So
inches.
he's going to go this way.
Hello.
And then with these archers.
2.
3.
3. Sorry.
Yep. The fiends are going to move as well.
They're going to go D6. That's going to be 2. Backing it up. All right. And now we go to your hero phase proper. Battle tactics. Desecrate my land still.
Yeah. Then heroic action will be Lord Hubris is going to talk about himself and how amazing he is. Because he killed the whole unit. He's like, look at me. I am the best. And Slaanesh says,
they didn't listen though.
They did not listen. They're like, we're done with you.
What would
Lord
I
Nimbus.
like to do? I don't know if I need a command point so much. And it's tough to say if I wanted to be his finest hour because he's kind of in the thick of things. Because I never know what murder lust is going to get me at the end of the turn, at the end of the hero phase either. So the question is, do I need? Oh, this goes. Oh no, there's still bronze flesh. Do I need a heal over here because of that thing, or do I need a weird finest hour on him? That's a good question because, or it's a bad question. I don't have an easy answer to. Maybe I'll just go for leadership because
I'm also going to restock my delicious candies.
I got back. You only used 2 last turn.
I did only use 2. 6 chocolates myself, and you just kept on refusing them.
Well, then don't offer me the chocolates. I will maybe accept them, but only under the right circumstances.
They are so delicious, and they come on a very fancy tray.
Yeah. We're going to go for finest hour on the big guy over here. Actually, it's probably my best bet. Yep. Exalted Deathbringer, +1 to wound, and +1 to a saving throw.
Nice.
Maybe it'll help. I don't know. Spells.
Gonna try Mystic Shield, Mr. Glutos.
An attempt at a shield, then 8.
8 this time, a little lower than
that?
last time.
What was that? Oh, you cast the Endless Spell. Ooh, I should have dispelled it with my priest, actually.
Do you want to?
I would love to try.
It's on a 6, so.
Yeah. I do. Bye-bye spell. Get rid of it. Out of here. Bloop. That's a... Let me double check something. The priest doing it. So he chants 1 fewer prayer this phase. Yep.
Oh.
Got an 8 on
did.
Mystic Shield, and I can only unbind 1 spell because that's all I really brought to today's game. A second Slaughter Priest could be nice. I could stop it with Blood Tithe points, but I need my Blood Tithe points and to do other things. So I believe, but I'll try and stop that. That's an 8.
Yep,
I need
is
a
an
9.
8.
I got a 6 and a 1, so no.
No.
Close on the one side, though.
Okay, so he is going to give shield to himself.
Fair.
Just keep him nice and alive.
The most alive man in the realms.
He is also going to go for... I'm not sure if I should do a... I'm going to go for a bolt.
Sure.
Just go straight up. Now...
I have a 5 up to ignore the effects
Yeah,
of
the
it,
effects
though.
of the bolt as well, right?
Yeah.
So it's really... Like, what else am I going to do? I can't really cast it. I'm just... If I perils, you get D6. I'm not going to cast any more spells.
Yeah, okay,
I'm just
fair.
going to keep it.
No more spells. I got the shield, though, so a good thing I try and stop that, I suppose.
Yeah.
And is that it for the base?
So that's it for hero phase
So I'm on to the end of the hero phase.
Correct.
I will use Murder Lust.
Yep.
That's one of my 4 Blood Tithe points. I have 3 left. I gotta pick 3 of my units. They're absolutely gonna be one of them.
Yep.
Pretty sure the Deathbringer is gonna be another one.
He's the Deathbringer?
He's the Deathbringer.
Nice.
And then the third one, that is a very difficult call. I kind of want it to be these Reavers, but it might be these Blood Warriors also. Just to kind of get into Glutos and kind of keep him where he is. I don't know. Oh, I'm going to pick, let me double check, because if they roll well enough, they could do kind of both jobs, if they roll that way and that way. I'll call them, but I'm going to roll for these guys first. So they get to move up to 4. Nice. Now they're moving forward. We're tagging both those units there. We're going to go with the Exalted Deathbringer as well. 6. Nice.
Nice,
He's just going to go bloop, blap.
Tag them all in, eh?
He'll just go thick in there. I don't know if it's the right call or not, but I'm going to go for it anyways. Then over to here, the Blood Warriors are going to go 6 as well. Yeah, they're just going to murder less like that. Getting in range of Glutos.
Well, if you don't stop him, he's very, very fast.
Yeah, I don't want him. I want him right there. That's ideal. That's a good spot.
He does run and charge now, so.
No, thank you. That should be my last murder lust.
Murder, kill.
Murder, kill. They're running into combat. We do have to roll for that objective to see if it's active. You do have a champion nearby. Yes.
Yeah, so a 3+, it activates.
Very good. That's 6.
It does.
Oh, you got an objective in your pocket. Gonna right to movement.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to stay outside of 9 of them, and they're going to just
hey, look at that. You want that objective or something?
And and depravity your land.
Okay, yeah.
That's just...
My land!
Yeah.
And that's it. Okay, what do we got for your other fancy things?
Well, I've got other movement. So the key is, what do I want to do with them? Because their vectored thing is very, very useful.
I hate it. Absolutely, I hate it.
Yeah. So ideally, I can't really get within 12 of them because of this mess over here, which is a bit of a nuisance. Which means I'm more than likely just going to focus on, I think, them and I think I'm just going to focus on them, to be honest.
Okay.
And just try and shoot as much as I can into them.
Boop, and they're moving around. And if anyone's curious why I'm not moving the icon, that only moves in my hero phases. So it's kind of just in the way.
So now his Paragon of Depravity is active because he's contesting an objective. So every mortal unit within 12 of him, wholly within 12, gets +1 to hit and 2 wound.
That's cool. That's a giant chunk of Blitzbarb archers end up there.
Make sure they're all within 12, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Glutos is all tied up. I guess that's it for movement.
That is it for movement.
Are you ready to shoot an arrow?
I know, it's not all for movement.
Oh, my bad. On the other side of the table, where they want to just screen me.
Well, do you want to redeploy them?
No.
Okay. All right, so they're going to go first. I'm going to go ahead and do 4 of them into here. And then the sergeant is going to go into here.
Okay, well, I'm going to all defense them.
Yes.
Because I suspect those Blitzbarbs are going to
all-out attack them.
Okay.
For +1 to hit.
Fair.
And I'm going to be using my Triumph for all-out, for a +1.
Inspired!
That's
Let's see what you get.
Okay, well, this is into them. So they're hitting on good.
Good to hit.
2s.
That's good. 1 miss.
Yep.
3s to hurt my Blood Warriors. You want to do at least 1 damage to them.
I'm trying.
1 damage. I see many
They don't do
wounds.
mortals anymore here.
Oh, there's only 2 in there. I see.
Yep. So this is Rend 1.
Nice.
So
currently with all defense and bronzed flesh, this is going to get +1 to their save. So they have 2 ups against this.
Nice.
But you want me to fail 1. So I will fail the 1. That's
Nice.
all you wanted.
That's all I want.
So that guy dies. Bloop, bloop. All right, nice, ideal. We got 1 more shooting over here.
So that's 4 shots into him.
Oh, it's the Championi.
Yep.
1 hit.
2s.
All hit, I mean.
Yeah, and 2 at Rend 1.
No save against that. That's just going to kill 2 of them.
Okay, well, I will offer you 1 depravity.
Ooh.
Here, sir. Would you
true.
like a chocolate?
A chocolate. The tempter over here, Van. I will, sir, decline your offer just because I don't want to take the hedonistic offers.
That means you will lose an additional D3.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, they're dead this turn. So we're gonna lose 2 plus D3. It's gonna be 4.
4 in total.
4-ish dead. It means they're
chocolate. Yummy.
eligible to charge. But let's lose the 4 out front. To him, he's the one I don't like because he can charge and do something weird. You know what? I think I have to keep him in. So I'll lose 4, but that means he's gonna get shot. I don't care if he dies. Too many things to worry about. There we go. I'd rather keep him in combat. I'm afraid of him charging over there. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, you win. You win this one, sir. Okay, well, that's it for the Seekers, the Blitzbarb Seekers.
Well, Glutos doesn't have a choice.
1 easy target there.
So
does it hit?
2s and 2s.
That's
1 armor save.
But my save is reduced by 1.
But you have +1.
But I'm at +2 currently for defense.
Correct.
Haha, we are good to go. We have way too many archers shooting bows. What are you thinking?
So how many wounds is he?
Some. I want to know the logic behind this play, but we're doing it anyways.
Well, because then he can charge. If he rolls high enough, he can do a bunch of mortal wounds to your big guys.
I see. Okay.
Right. So
okay.
and it frees up this whole unit, so now they can charge. It just stops me from being pinned. Essentially, is what I'm trying to do. So I want to get out of this pin, potentially send him this way. But it just gives me options.
Gotcha.
Right?
Okay.
So I'm doing 13, including the sergeant, into him, and then 7 into them.
Into them, yeah.
And it is +1 to hit, +1 to wound.
It's all
thanks
2s and
to my
3s.
Lord
Yeah.
of Pain.
Yeah.
So 2s.
There's pretty much no need to all out attack them. He's already did that earlier.
Yep.
Trees.
And 3s to wound.
Blip. This is into my Exalted Deathbringer.
Okay, so that
Pretty
will
good.
be 10, 15, 16.
Yes. We have a 5-up save because this is finest hour, and there is Ren 1 on these attacks, right?
There are.
Oh, so we roll a few. Oh, no, he's dead. He did. There we go. He goes down.
Just dead. You know what? I'm gonna offer you. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna offer you one of those saves as a 6, my good sir.
You'll take an extra D3 mortal wounds, I suppose.
Excellent. 2 more mortal wounds. Another chocolate for me.
Absolutely. Oh, that was my cool little fighty guy.
Yep.
The 7 remaining shots into them. And
Hitting on 2s.
Bloop. Okay.
Wounding on 3s.
Let's kill 5.
I will offer you one of them to be a 6. Would you like a chocolate?
This one I actually have to accept.
Okay, yes
Yeah,
you do.
to keep that guy alive.
You know what, Luca? You can enjoy one of these delicious chocolates.
I will go for a pink one. Thank you very much. Offer is D6 depravity points. 6.
Yummy!
Oh man. I do get my candy though. So, paper's on there. But I know 1 candy.
Delicious.
I'll remember this candy. I'll forget this game though, so that's fine. Charges.
It is time to charge. So my Lord of Pain is going to try and get stuck in here.
He does have fly. He's gonna roll. Ooh, a 9. Probably.
No, 9.5.
No, you're good.
Baby.
Welcome. This is. I don't think you could ask for a better game.
Whee!
Everything's worked out. You wiggled your way out of every situation just enough.
Just enough to be annoying.
I love it.
So 9 on 4s to do mortals.
Bum, 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 bum. And I take
do only 3.
3. That means one of these has 2 wounds left.
Okay.
I think I'll just lose. You matter probably the least.
Cool.
And we are moving on to, in fact, yeah, he's fine there. We're gonna move on to the fiends charging.
Yep, they're just gonna declare a charge here.
Charging.
They're gonna go 8.
Excellent.
And they're just gonna.
It's not engaging the guys in the back there.
Correct. You're gonna engage me in your hero phase if you want anyway. I'm gonna give only the best to these guys, so
Yep.
if any of them die, they get to fight.
Is that just
That-
like, is there
that's
any
from-
other options?
That's from him. No.
Yeah.
It's just, that is from the Lord of Hubris. He
Gotcha.
picks 1 unit.
I guess it's safe to say if we don't mention it, it's just on them.
Correct.
Yeah.
Of course, everybody's learning, so it's, I just want to, I'm
Yeah.
learning too, because I want to remember that they have these abilities as well. So I'm going to pick for my Gord, like my excess, I'm going to pick the Fiends to get depravity points off of this unit here.
Understood.
Okay.
Gotcha. What do you want to fight first?
So I'm going to fight with the Fiends first.
I'm just gonna go ahead. They're dead. You got it. That's 10
I'm
more.
going to...
Is there? And do I need to roll dice, or can you just get the 10 depravity points?
You don't have to roll any dice.
Yeah.
I mean, if I do 10 wounds in there, I get all 10 of them.
Oh, those fiends can absolutely do. And then you could offer me a die too to really send her home. Just save die rolling mostly.
You're gonna take the dice, or are you going to take the mortals?
I would probably take the mortals. Yeah. There you go.
Delicious. I'm just rubbing it in now, Luca. This is depravity. Look at
No.
me. Enjoy this.
Oh, this in and of itself is a form of torture. I'm ashamed I even took one of the candies earlier because I had to mechanically to stop those things from charging. No. These guys are dead though because they have enough attacks to kill like 2 or 3 of those units. Like every one of these guys, if they roll enough, could just kill their own unit of 10.
Luca,
so 3.
that is 10 more.
Yeah, I mean I can't stop that. That's like the perfect unit for you.
You get to attack me, do mortals back.
I do,
right?
yes, I do get to roll those 10 dice still. Like 10 of them minus D3 because of the offered thing. So it'll be
7.
Only 7 of them doing a murderous strike. Has to be melee attacks that kill them, not abilities. I do 3 mortal wounds back though. We'll leave 1 fiend with a wound remaining. Also puts me at 5 blood tithe points.
Yep.
I get to pick something to fight with. I don't care to fight here, but I do care to fight over here. I'm gonna pile these guys in towards him a little bit. I gotta remember he's -1 to hit though because of your threshold.
Correct. Yeah.
Like that, I want to stay outside of 6 of the Twin Souls because I don't want them piling in and engaging me. So,
What are their stats?
their glaives are lots of like 4 or 5 attacks, probably 4 each. They're 4s to hit normally, 3s to wound normally, rend 2, 1 damage.
1 damage, rend 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will all-out defend.
And they're going to have to all-out attack to counteract your negative
So
one.
I will all-out defend.
Yeah.
Use
21 attacks against them. These are the negative 1 attack guys, right? The Twin
correct.
Souls?
The
Yeah,
minus
okay.
1 attack. Yeah.
So just the Lord of Pain here. With the 2-inch reach on the glaives, it'll be 21 attacks. The extra one from the champion there. And boom. 4s to hit.
So see one of those 3s?
Yes.
I will offer you a chocolate for one of those 3s.
And if I accept it, you only get depravity points.
Correct, and you don't
Okay.
take mortals.
And they can't afford to take mortals, so I'll have to accept it.
Okay, so you take 1 extra hit, basically. Here you go, sir.
One more hit.
Please
Bloop. Thank you.
take this delicious.
Oh, actually, literally, that's right. I'll take a green one. See if it tastes any different.
And then
Oh, then you also get D6 depravity
I
points.
do.
4. That's
Four
10.
more.
Take the free 10. That's fine, I guess. Like, had to go buy the chocolates, I suppose. 3s to wound. Not ideal. That's 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds so far.
2, 3.
Rend 2.
So he's a rend 2. He has a 4 up, going to a 3 up, going to a 5 up.
Back to a 5 up. Oh.
5 up. So 5 ups. So
Make-
1, and then 1 damage each.
Yes.
So he does have a 4 up ward save, and every 4 bounces back a mortal.
Oh, gross.
So he takes 2, and you take 4 mortals.
I got 3 of them attacking with hooves too. There's no rend on these. I just gotta allocate these first. So they all hit.
Nice. They hit on 4s normally?
3s normally. They're 3s and 3s,
Ooh,
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And they all wound as well.
Wow.
4,
Well done.
6, 7, 8, 9 wounds from the stampeding juggernauts. Right to a 3 up save.
No rend, but 3 ups. Okay.
Could get lucky here. Not looking likely
2.
though. I don't see this game getting much better than this.
4s.
Oh, okay, okay.
down to 1.
That's actually very characteristic. I either expected him to have no health, exactly 1 health, and no other option.
Yep. Yeah.
And then I take my 4 mortal wounds naturally, so he'll die. He does get his murderous to the last. Oh, it's not a melee attack. It's not a melee attack. He doesn't actually get that.
Nice.
So he took 2, and I have to allocate 2 more. Well, we're gonna go with the musician or the band. Probably this guy here. Actually, he'll have 3 left. All right, that's my glorious attack.
Okay. I'm going to activate my Twin Souls.
Oh yes.
So I need to make a little bit of a screen for those archers,
I see.
essentially.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's kind of what they're going to be doing here.
Boop, boop. So they're moving forward. I'm just gonna pull him and get a blood tide point.
Yep.
Save, unless you need to roll for something.
No.
Do you want to offer me?
I will offer you my law. No, I will not offer you any depravity for that.
All right. So that means that means he gets to do a murderous strike.
Yes, yes.
All right. 1 5 up for a mortal wound. Nope, not quite.
Cool.
Will put me up another blood tithe point, and I get to pick where I fight. Not a whole lot going on. I guess I'll just go with the Blood Warriors.
Nice.
I forgot to eat the offer from Slaanesh.
Yes, depravity.
We are going to pile them in like that, not really engaging too much else, getting 5 of them in range to Glutos. And I started making my glaive my champion now because you can. No one, there's no clarification on that yet, so I'll start playing that way because people are getting mad at me for hindering myself, even though it doesn't matter. It's literally 1 attack difference. So one example of the kind of emails or content I get or comments I get sometimes would be, and now mind you, you guys, this is where I mean you got to check yourself a little bit, because I remember someone specifically saying that I'm throwing the game on purpose and I'm not playing the army properly because I refuse to take the extra attack on the champion. Because I chose not to put the special weapon on the champion when they weren't allowed to do it before.
Right.
And that was like one time. Ruined the Blades of Khorne, right? That's that's where you focus on the goal of winning, guys, and not winning matters above everything else. Gosh, sorry, I rant over. Sometimes I get a little frustrated.
Chocolates have made you express your feelings.
Exactly. And my feelings, they run deep. I'm very passionate about the game and the way I perceive it, and I get frustrated when people try to impose the way that they play upon me.
Do you want another chocolate? Not a depravity one. But
Just for thank you, yes, I
just
would.
have another chocolate.
I would like one more.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
You know what? Take 2 of them.
Oh, because
Why?
are they stuck? Oh, kind of. They were a little stuck. To be clear, this is simply out of the kindness
Yes.
and not for any ulterior motives. Well then, I guess I'll just do the glaive first and then do the other 4 homies attacking afterwards. Now, he's -1 to hit because of the stacking
He's
ability.
-2 to hit.
Well, I mean, I don't. I have no bonuses anyway. So, champion has 4 attacks with the Gorglaive. These are 4s to hit with the -1 to hit.
Yep.
Well, it's -2, but you only really take the -1. And 3s to wound normally, but we are fighting near an objective. That is, we're fighting an enemy unit that's contesting an objective we do not control. So
You don't control that?
You took control. Oh wait, no, I do control. That's right. Well, I got the 5 and 6 anyways. So rend of 1.
Okay. So 3s, +1, -1.
Yeah.
3s.
Oh, good, no damage. And then we have the Goraxes. You one viewer, aren't you so happy I put that extra attack on the champion? It just changed the entire course of the game because
Is
of
it 2 damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, it's you know what? You have to.
You must.
It's absolutely you cannot not do it.
How dare you not play the army to its 100% peak efficiency?
0.002031 efficiency.
Yes.
And then pi.
And then you got to consider pi at that point.
Pi.
You're never quite finished. You can always go deeper. You know, the best part was I threw 4 attacks. It's actually only 3 attacks with the champion, so I even cheated there. We have 2 attacks per Gorax man here. None of them is special, so it's gonna be 4s and 4s. After
I think you're special.
Thank you. I think they're special. Well, I got a lot of 6s. They look cool. They don't do anything though. 3 wounds at rend of 1.
3 ups.
1 damage each.
And a 5-up ward.
Warding. Aha! No damage.
Glutos cares not whence the food comes from. He just yummy, yummy, yums.
Can't hurt him. He's occupied right now. He's eating.
Okay.
Yeah, you get to fight
Him.
You can fight back. Screech! Up and around.
He's gonna screen the archers, so you can't get around there.
You think I care about the archers?
Yes, you do.
The only way I possibly win this game is I've actually already I needed this guy to die, so I have to do something in my hero phase.
He still has to fight. So there's a chance that he kills and you do immortal, and then, you know what I mean? Like, there's still a chance that he might die anyway.
There's 3 things I need to happen to get myself back in this game, and they're all totally possible.
Yeah.
But we'll get there.
Plus, you could still double turn me.
That's one of the 3
you
things.
Could have a turn and then another turn. So there's still...
My hope is that I'm going to free them up through shenanigans with Blood Tithe points. They'll charge these guys, wipe them out, take this objective back, get a double turn, charge them, wipe them out, and I'm pretty much good to go.
Done.
That is my game plan.
I like it.
But
Great game plan.
it's iffy. Blade from one of his retinue.
Hitting on 3s.
I'm going to all-out defense before this goes too far.
Cool.
And that'll just be one of my commands. I got nothing left.
Wounding on 3s.
Trees. That's a wound. Oh, that's a 6.
No, 6 to hit is immortal. So that's rend 2.
Oh, well, fine. I have 3 up save then, because I'm currently +2 in my save. That's a 1. Is that 3 damage? Just 2?
Just 2 damage.
All right, I'll put a little 2 down. Bloop. The Scourge and the Sacrificial Dagger.
Other than the range, are the exact same. So 3s.
The other retinue. Boop.
And 4s.
Bloop. Okay.
2. No rend on these.
No rend. 2s. We're double saving. Crushing blows from the ogre things that drive it.
Oh, there's 5 of them, sorry. Hitting on 3s.
Which one do you think has the 3rd attack?
I don't know. And 3s to wound. These are rend 2 as well.
And we are going to...
That's 3 damage.
Fail that save, actually, yeah.
Yep.
That's a total of 5 damage?
Yep.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage. With 5 damage, that guy is going to break coherence if I pull him. So we're going to go ahead and do...
Oh, by the way.
Yes.
See, this failed save.
Ooh. You're going to offer me...
I'm going to offer you depravity.
Ooh, to pass it?
Or to fail it.
That would have been on one of the 2 damage attacks? Though you probably would have done that on the 2 damage attack.
Well, no, I'll do it on the 3.
Okay. You know what? I'll accept it.
Nice.
Nice. I guess I'll take a chocolate, and you can have...
You get the last chocolate, I get... Yeah!
You got singular ridiculous tonight. You got an almost max on
So
every
now
offer.
I have 41 depravity points!
You can have as much as you want, dude. You can have unlimited at this
Yeah!
point. I get my chocolate. Thank you.
Here is-
Well, is that the last one?
That's the last one for the battle round.
The battle round. Thank you.
Hey, so you're welcome.
I have a board save across
For
the board
the
now.
whole army.
True. That's quite good. Yeah. Thank you for the chocolate.
You're very welcome.
Oh, this guy here is going to die. Mm-hmm. And then that should keep coherency. Looks good. He's going to throw murder strikes at you. He makes none. All right. Doesn't really matter. Lord of Pain. Lord of Pain.
3 stitcher.
Bah! Good start for me.
3 to wound you. 1 at only rend 1, I believe.
Well, you're going to fail that.
2 damage.
Oh, he's got a wound left.
Hooray!
Okay, well that's one potential my hypothetical roll. No, you wouldn't find anyways.
you only do 1 for each of them?
That's why I don't like them in the book
Interesting.
that much.
Okay.
Yeah, because
they do 2.
They have a rule called no respite that gives them it. So all characters do 3. Everything else does 1. They do 2. There might be something else that does more. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But that is actually very big. because it pins them in for at least another turn.
I do have ways to do mortal wounds in the hero phase.
Ooh.
So I have to try and make that work.
Interesting, cool.
Yeah.
Well, with that, I will take my turn. I will score
1,
2, 3 back there,
Yep.
right? So I will get my hold more.
That's hold more as well.
I do get my battle tactic successfully,
Yes.
giving me a 5-point turn from my 1-point turn last turn.
That's good.
And now I get to roll to see if any of these objectives slip over.
Yes.
So on a 4+, this one stays.
Sticking around.
Okay. On a 3+, because my Lord of Hubris is nearby. No.
Oh, it's gone.
That one
Okay.
flips over again. That one is not mine, that's yours. And then the one in the far corner with the fiends also flips over.
Okay.
Okay.
You didn't need that one anyways. All right. So we get to do my turn. I get 2 heroic actions on my turn with the same dude if I choose to do it that way, which I might consider. We're going to go there. And he caught up a little bit in score. I have to hope for the best. Ooh, I do owe you bravery last 2 blood warriors. They're bravery 7. So that means I roll a 6 naturally.
Okay.
One is going to die and run away. Didn't die to a melee attack though, so we'll lose you, I suppose. Oh gosh, coherency. There we go.
Yeah.
Boom, look at that. Okay. So we're going to go on to my turn. Hey, current scoring command points and blood tithe points, and for you, your depravity is 41 or
41,
something. Yeah,
correct.
Perfect. I believe battle tactic wise, I'm going to keep it simple and go eye for an eye.
I'm going to kill something.
He's got 1 wound, so maybe
Odds are you kill him.
odds are I kill him.
I do get a command point, though.
Yes, you're at 1. I'm at 1, I believe.
Yep.
And then heroic actions, I get a handful, so I can do 2 with 1 character. So I think my general is going to go for leadership and recovery this turn. Let's go for that recovery. We don't recover.
Okay.
And then can I see one of those again for a 4-up? Oh, we do. We got 3 6s. Nice. So that's my leadership on him.
I'll go for a command point. Oh, Lord of Depravity will try and... Nope.
Who
Speech
is your
not
general,
important.
anyways?
It's him.
Oh, the precariously placed.
Yeah,
Lord
well,
thing.
he needed to.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I get that. Okay, well, my battle tactic, like I said, eye for an eye. We're going to go on to general priestly things, I suppose. I get to move the bleeding icon and just pushed forward. Again, I'm planning everything for the retaliatory double turn back against the Hedonites, because it can be pretty damn good if I line it up nicely. But there's a lot of ifs, ands, or buts involved. So, but it's okay. Khorne loves it when butts are involved. Or maybe both. I don't know. Definitely want to attempt a bronze flesh. I'll just roll 2 dice. Fail, but well, I guess I can't do that. 4-up, that was first. So that was first. So I roll into a 3, don't get it.
Okay.
And then his second prayer. It's a tough call, but I'm gonna go with a blood boil on him. First attempt, got it. So I'm not gonna re-roll it. 16-inch range. I could do the Splissbarb Seekers, Glutos, or the Twin Souls. I'm gonna go for the Seekers, I think, and deal 2 mortal wounds to him. But they have a 5 aboard because
do
of
now.
the chart.
Because it's super depravity.
Aha!
I take 2 damage.
Take y'all 2. And then we have our Realmscape Ritualist, who I haven't even had the opportunity in the 4 or 5 games I played with her to scribble on an objective. Hasn't come up yet, but maybe soon. I'll explain that when it comes up, if it comes up. Does this go away? Vector Agony? Agony?
Yes, that one went away.
Bye-bye, Vector. I believe, because I don't plan on you getting the next turn, I am going to go for a sacrifice on her. And re-roll that, and I'll just take the more. I guess I'll just. Khorne hates her.
Khorne is not pleased that you decided to accept the temptation.
No, not at
Slaanesh.
all. And that should be it for the hero phase. We're going to go ahead and do a blood tithe point reward. We have to kill him. It's important we kill him. That is going to unfortunately be 4 of my blood tithe points for Apoplectic Frenzy, where they get to fight now.
Yep.
I could summon a Brass Meteor, but it's not actually likely to kill, like, not as likely as the Frenzy is. The downside to the Frenzy is you get to distribute mortal wounds back to me. So that means I have to do all of my attacks and all of the saves and everything to see how many potential mortal wounds you get back to me. And heck, you might even live. But hopefully it's not likely. So we're going to go ahead and fight with them now. I'm going to pile in a little bit with that just to not engage them, because I really don't want to. And there's only 5 of them, so we do not care about coherency as much as we used to. So, you know what? That actually accomplishes me nothing. Whatever. It's all the same. It's all good. The 4 of them attacking. I'll do the glaives first, so you're -1 to hit.
Yes.
Keep that in mind. I'm just going to hopefully muscle through this on 5s to hit, I guess.
Can't all-out defense him this time.
I can't all-out attack either.
Yep.
17 attacks with the glaives. hitting on 5s. Can't all out attack in the hero phase. Oh, it's a good roll though. It's not bad. It's enough. You know, it's one of those. All right, so I kind of want a lot of hits and wounds, but not like too many. I want like just enough.
Well, he only has 1 wound left.
Yeah.
Does he roll a ward, say, for every... No,
You could theoretically pass them all and fail the last one, right? That's kind of what you want to do, or pass them all. Ideally,
don't you have to do it one at a time?
You would, yeah. So say like say I do like 20.
Them one at a time, and as soon as he fails, he dies, and he doesn't take the rest of them.
He wouldn't, no. But you could say I do like 20 wounds and you just pass 18 of them.
Correct.
Yeah.
You still have to roll one at a time because he only has 1 wound left.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
good.
Yeah. So these wound on 3s because we're not fighting for an objective I care about. So 4 saves on him at rend 2.
Okay, so 4s go up to 6s.
Oh boy. So he fails 1, or sorry, fails 3.
These are 1 wound each?
Yes.
Okay, 1 damage each. First one, 4 up.
Boop, boop, boop. So, okay, I guess it doesn't matter. So I would allocate the Juggernaut attacks and everything too, but because you failed the first one.
It's done.
It's done.
It's done.
Yeah.
You got him.
Blood Tithe! Killed the general, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Now, the only thing, I wanted these Blood Warriors to hit the other side of Glutos, but because of the double turn, you're actually able to move away from them. So they're probably just going to hang out over here and fight. I am going to move them, though. Then we're going to go for a redeploy on them.
That's a redeploy on them.
Redeploying. Tree. Goodbye, Seekers.
Okay, just want to double check the charge here. Would be a 7, so it'd be a 10.
Directly weighs a 10. They're going to go that way. And then these Blood Warriors, don't have to worry about redeploys. They might as well get a little bit closer to the enemy. And they're honestly, why are they fighting over here? Just in case this wakes up and I can put pressure on it later. And love a fight. Love a good fight. Then we're going to go with the Wrathmongers moving forward. And I think like just generally the characters are going to move forward. Yeah, characters are going to move forward as well, actually, because they got to keep up with the Blood Warriors. The Blood Warriors can provide them with the lookouts there I need. Wrathmongers move up the 2 characters, shoot up behind the Blood Warriors. This guy, the Blood Secretor, is going to move forward as well. And so is the Skull Grinder. Screw it, why not? This little pipe's going to slow him down a couple inches, so he's just going to end up there. And then you are going to move to here. That should be outside of 3 of the enemy. Yep. And these guys are free to move because they frenzied themselves out of that situation.
It's a very well played Blood Tithe point.
They have to come up and around this way because they're screening out this part here. So thank goodness I only got the 5 models there. Mm-hmm. I believe we have come to the end of my movement phase. We're going to go right to shooting.
Yep.
And then we're going to go right to the charge phase.
Excellent.
In fact, this is the most interesting one. So I want to start with this charge. They get +1 because of the horn blower. Bomb. Well, that's a forward to victory. I have 1 command point, I believe. Yep. I have 1 currently stored on my general. So they're going to have to use my base 1.
Okay.
And hopefully not roll another double 1. Okay.
They make it.
That's a 12-inch charge. That also, another double 1 or whatever a low enough roll would have also scuffed my turn pretty bad. How they end up charging in.
Don't steal that objective away from me. That's not very nice.
I plan on it. Roll a die for every one of my models I got within 3 of your unit. That's 4 of them. And then on a 2 up, you take a mortal wound. A 2 to 3 is 2 to 4 is a mortal wound, and a 5 up is 2 mortal wounds.
Oh, neat.
So you take 2, 3, 4 mortal wounds.
3?
And, 4. 4.
5 up boards.
I kill 2.
2 of them will go down. 1, 2.
We're just going to go with a variety of other charges, and you can't keep these characters down. They're just going to keep on going. So the Wrathmongers are going to charge. I have no rerolls anymore, so they fail, sadly. Let's kind of keep it going, I guess. The Blood Secretor is going to declare a charge, and he'll make it, and I think I'm going to end up... Do I want these guys in combat? There's nothing I can do about it. I'm not going to bother. I'll worry about it for later, I think. I'm just going to let them hang out there. You know what? They're all yours, dude. He's going to opt to not move. Cool. Okay, we're done with him. We are going to declare a charge with these Blood Reavers. Yep. See what they get. 5, that's going to get them nowhere. And then our Blood Warriors are going to scrap, and they're going to get an 8.
Nice. Charge in right in the front of them. No impact hits there. We're going to go right to fighting. Okay. And I wonder... I'd like to fight over there first. Don't care if I fight over here at all. I would really like to fight over here. So I'm going to go with my gut and fight here first. Yeah, I'm not going to really do anything. You have no command point. I can't do anything. I have a command point. Oh, no, I don't. No, you redeployed, yeah. Yes, correct. Let's put all their attacks into them, and I'll roll the... so they're -1 to hit. Technically -2 to hit. Correct. And -1 to wound. Yes. So I'll go with the champion first. There are 4s and 4s. Then 1 at rend 1. Cool. Boop. Save. I think that'll go through. That'd be 2 damage. 5 aboard. 1 damage. 1. You kill the 1. Oh, because he was hurt. That's right. Correct. Yeah. And then we have the rest of the Goraxes. 4s to hit because of the -1.
Sixes are dope, but don't really do anything.
Traumatized?
You
Traumatized by the taco cats?
We like play each other so. These are 5s too because you're negative.
3 of them?
The pheromones. 3 Ren 1.
Okay. I think that's 5s or 6s.
Ooh, you gotta look. 3 damage. We have a ward though.
Yep, 5 awards.
Warding. 2 damage.
2.
So 2 wounds left on a fiend. That is all they got to bear.
Cool.
Those are the paired gore axes. I actually rarely use those. I'm trying out in the new edition. They have 1 more attack each. It just means I have 9 more attacks. That's all. 9 more attacks. These are the gore fists, which return mortal wounds on save rolls of 6, which I may have forgotten last turn. Now that I think about it. So these are 4s to hit and 5s to potentially hurt. I have 3 more at Ren 1.
6s?
Okay. Oh, ward.
5 ups. You do kill 1.
So actually, those extra axes,
they did their work.
that mattered. To the Myrmidesh.
To the Painbringers.
To the pain
They're
bringers.
just gonna sidestep all the way out.
How dare you?
Yeah, let's go far, far, far away.
Do you think that'll stop them? They pile in an extra 3 inches.
Oh, do they?
No. 3s to hit.
6s immortals.
I see a pair of mortals in there. Is it an addition, I assume?
It's an addition.
Yeah, gotcha. And 3s to wound.
At Ren 1. So that would be
Oh, that's pretty good.
6.
So the 6 saves at Ren 1 will be 2 damage, and then
Plus
so
2
2
mortals.
mortals. So that's 4 damage in total.
Yep.
We're going to lose you. That's 1. And then we take 3 more, which will bring someone down to 2. Who is it? You. You can go down to 2. Should be okay to lose you later on. The only thing left that really matters to fight with will be this unit here,
Yep.
who will go ahead and pile in. And we're just going to go, you're just going to extend over there. You're probably going to extend to there. We're going to bring, I got to bring this up just a little bit, just to about there. About there, you go there, means there. So I got 4 of them attacking, that's it. Glaive on the champion. -1 to hit means he's hit on 4s.
Yep.
And no negative to wound, right?
Nope.
So 2 at Ren 1.
Okay. 3 ups thanks to the shield.
4 damage.
Ooh, fancy. So
Go
5
champion.
awards.
I do 1 damage. And then we have the 2 attacks for other guy. 3 other guys are 4s to hit, because, oh, we're done. All right. That means that
I
Glutos
guess
can go.
Glutos will go, and he's just gonna continue to slide over said this way.
Are you going to get him within 3 or no?
No, I'm not gonna get them within 3 right now.
Right,
I'm
fair.
just gonna stay outside of 3, but I can continue to potentially move around if at all possible.
True. And you fight me. Mm-hmm. I'm going to auto defense them with my heroic leadership, I
Yes,
guess.
considering you
Great Blade.
3s to hit,
Okay, good start.
3s to wound. These are Rend 2.
Rend of 2. They have a 2 up save currently, so 4s. You take a mortal wound, and I fail.
It's 2.
2 damage for me. I'll resolve that in a second.
And do I care about the wound?
No.
4 attacks. 4 attacks with his little whip and knife. That's a mortal wound. And 4s to wound. Okay, so that's 4 saves with no rend,
No rend.
and a mortal.
We take a 1 mortal then. The weird ogres.
3s.
Okay.
And 3s. These are also rend 2.
And we are going to save. Oh, that's another mortal.
Cool.
You can't. Well, you don't. You're going to heal up to.
And then I take the 2,
yeah.
and
then
I heal the wound that I've taken.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks to gorging on excess. Nom nom nom.
Because he did 3 damage to me, which means I also could. How many? You did 3 damage to me, and I dealt 2 mortal wounds to you, or 2
Well,
damage?
it's basically just killing stuff. Hold on a second.
Fair. One thing I got to correct. I cheated again. Coherency. Sorry, just going to do that. I'm sure it can make it work in some way. You guys are
problem.
sticklers, though.
So I killed 1 and 1 takes a wound.
One dies, 1 takes a wound. So that the plan was to lose that guy.
Yep.
And then the thing is, and then 1 takes a wound. That
Yep.
was going to guy in the back, I guess, because then I'll have 5 left. Yep.
Yep.
I deal 1 mortal wound back to you.
Which will heal me 3, which
Correct.
doesn't matter.
It shouldn't
I'll
matter
just heal
then.
straight up to 3
Perfect.
again.
So if I did the 4th one, it would have mattered.
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay. Boom, back down to there. These guys are much more of an anvil than they ever used to be, and that's good for a Khorne army.
I get no. Now you get to pick your blood crushers.
Yeah. The mighty skull crushers are going to pile in. 3 of them piling in. 2 of them are within an inch for their juggernauts, but these 3 can attack. 5 stay with this stupid weapon because of the -1 to hit. We got a few of them in there. All right. And then 2s to wound because so I get +1 to wound if I'm fighting a unit contesting an object. Ooh, they might not be contesting anymore. Definitely not. So I probably should have definitely attacked with them. Made a big mistake not attacking with them. As long as I don't roll too many 2s. So that's 4 at Rend 2.
They have a decent save, -2.
So it should be a 4 up to a 6 up probably. Unless they're a 3 at base now.
They are a 3 at base.
Oh, they're 3 at base now. Okay, 5
So
ups.
5 ups.
Boop, 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 boop. I kill? Not quite. You have a ward save.
I do. So 1 goes down.
1 dies, and then we have the Juggernaut attacks. 6 of them, though. So this is already kind of botched. 2 of them, no rend. 3 ups. Oh, okay. Warding. Okay, has he got one left with a wound or something?
No, he's got 2.
He's full?
Yeah,
Okay.
2
All
wounds, yeah.
right, so that's not bad.
Okay. I get to fight with my fiend.
Yes, the Fiend strikes. Hello.
4 attacks with the pincers, 3s to hit.
Boop. Okay.
Cool. And 1 attack with the stinger, 3s to hit. Okay.
Hit.
3s to wound.
Woo, nope. Shoot.
You know what? Fine. I didn't need to hit anyway.
That was it, eh?
That was it.
Okay.
Braveries.
That's going to bring it to braveries. I have nowhere to inspire.
I don't have
that I
any command points to inspire either.
They're bravery 10, right?
They're
They can't
10,
fail.
they're a demon. And
So-
then over here, the only one I have is this Painbringer, who has lost 4 friends.
It's kind of a big deal.
It is definitely a big deal.
I can always fight him again on my turn if I get the priority, though. So I'm still
Absolutely.
free to do that.
Okay. So it's more like if it's... Yeah, that's true. But at
Yeah.
least it forces you...
It burns my blood tithe points.
You
Yeah.
only have 3, so...
I could get a sacrifice. I
Correct.
guess,
You'd have to do that. Okay. Hold the line.
4 plus 4 is 8.
8. He turns tail.
What was his bravery? 7?
7.
Oh, so you got just an
Close. Does that give you a
That
blood
does.
tithe?
It does count as being destroyed. Yeah.
Cool.
That'll be it. Now for scoring, because I don't have any battle shocks to do. Nope. For scoring, I get 1 objective there, 2 objectives, and 3 for more, because I just wrestled that 1 neutral one away. And then I did kill a unit. I killed 2 actually for eye for an eye. So I got, or the unit I wanted to kill over there. So that's 5 points on this turn. We have to roll for these objectives to see if they disappear. So this one in the corner is going away. Blip. The one in the middle, I don't know if I have a champion there. It only matters if I roll 3. It
Doesn't
sticks
matter.
around. This one over here is out of here. Sayonara.
The middle.
We
It's
don't have-
just the middle of it.
Everything else is inactive.
Everything else
What
is
a-
done.
What a beautiful scenario.
Oh, battle round number 3, Luka.
I'm in a damn good spot if I get priority too. I like it. Oh, you get 6 more kisses. That's right. All right, you
Okay.
ready?
Big time. Big time.
You go first.
Oh, no.
It's only your just desserts.
Do you want to take it?
I will. Okay. Sorry. D3 of your units move D6 inches.
So 3 of them.
Ooh.
So I'm going to move
Them.
these
D6. They go 3. Excellent.
3. So I'm going to move back.
Bye-bye. Boop. Hello, hello, hello. Joke's on you. I get to murder less also, so it's like the same thing.
I'm going to go ahead and move these
Ooh.
D6 inches.
Boop. They're gonna go, oh no!
Yes.
Well, fine.
Yes.
Okay, let's see how you remaneuver this.
Good job.
I like how both armies have like the exact same mechanic. It's such a critical mechanic because it doesn't matter who gets priority as much when you can just move a lot of your units around.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and move this unit.
The Bliss Barb Archers, excellent.
Yeah. Do I want to move the Bliss Barbs? What else could I move? I don't really. I could move Lord Hubris.
True.
Bliss
Bobs.
Barbs will also move.
Tree. Excellent.
There.
They're tucking in right there. So we are gonna go on to my turn. Currently, where we stand, I have a 4-point victory lead so far. I guess I get to see what objectives are gonna pop up. So I control this one on a 4-up. It's back. It is. Okay, thank you.
Bloop.
That one's already there. And the one on the far corner, it is not here. That means I gotta figure out a battle tactic. No coward among us. Have my entire army within 8 inches of you seems tempting. That means I have to retreat with them over here, and I don't want to do that because if I kill you, then I fail my battle tactic. Definitely want to keep fighting for that blood tithe point, so and then not have to worry about that unit over there. So I'm not gonna go for that battle tactic. And I will cunning maneuver. Probably is the easiest one without delving too deep into battle tactics. Who's going to do the cunning maneuver? Probably my general will do my cunning maneuver.
Nice.
So he just has to end this turn within 3 inches of an objective wholly outside of my territory and not engage with an enemy. So pretty safe to pull that off. Action is going to be a recovery on the ritualist or an attempt at it. And going to heal 2. We're back to 5. Excellent. We are going to try and deal with those twin souls this turn because they are a threat.
Annoying?
Oh, yes. Yes, they are.
Yeah,
so
very annoying.
we are going to go ahead and try and deal with that as best we can. We're still near our altar, so we get bonuses there. Oh, we got to move this thing too. It's just going to tuck in right about here, I guess.
Yep.
Hang out there. And then we go to prayers. I think I think prayers.
Heroic actions. You did yours.
I did my
have to
recovery.
do
Yes,
mine.
what was yours?
So I'm going to go ahead and do a command point on
yes.
the Lord of Hubris.
You get it. You actually get it on a 2-up
this time.
now.
I do, because my
General's dead.
So I do have 2 command points because I'm going second, but and now I have that. Extra.
You actually had 3. So I put you at 3 over there for getting your general's dead. So you're technically at 2 and some
Correct.
change. Yeah,
2
exactly.
and the free one.
2 in that guy. And we go to prayers. So we're going to go ahead and definitely go for a bronze flesh. We Fail it on the first one, fail it on the second one. No bronze flesh in 2 turns, eh? That's fine. Khorne is elsewhere. Blood boil could be pretty big, so we're going to go for that. That is going to be, that works on a 4-up. So I target an enemy within 16 and they take D6 mortal wounds. 6 mortal wounds. Sorry, it's going to be the Twin Souls, I suspect, is the best. Yeah, so I want to do the Twin Souls or the Archers? I definitely want to do the Twin Souls.
5 ups.
5 wounds to them. Not bad. That kills 2.
So 3 go down.
Oh, one was wounded. That's right. 1, 2, a 3. All right, their blood's boiled. Then the Ritualist is going to do... Ritualist is going to target them with their Hexbane Curse. It reduces their attack characteristic by 1.
Nice.
First roll. Got it. So -1 attack. Because I know they fight when they die, so I might as well mitigate some of that damage there and make them less effective. And then we're at the end of the hero phase, where I definitely want to use one of my 4 Blood Tides points. I was thinking about Sacrifice, but not quite. So we're going to go Murder Lust. We're going to choose 3 of my units to move D6 inches.
Yep.
It's going to be the Skull Crushers. And then we're going to go... Yep, they're going to... Oh, I should probably move them. They're going to go 5.
Cool.
Moving up there. Then the other unit is going to be the Reavers here and the Wrathmongers, I guess. Yeah, so we'll go the Reavers are going to move 4, and then the Wrathmongers are going to go 6.
Where are they?
And just moving them up there.
Nice.
That's all moved, and we're on to the movement phase. So the good thing about the Murderless is it can't trigger redeploys. So you just kind of move around freely.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Movement in the hero phase is not bad. I would know, since I have some too.
Yeah. Move these units, because I think you're going to redeploy them anyways. But if you do, it means you can't redeploy over there. And you use a command point. Because these charges are really hard. Move there. Would you like to redeploy off that?
So I will spend 1 of my 2 command point, well, 1 of my 3, but not the one from him, to redeploy them 3 inches.
Okay, not bad. I'll back up there 3, then these guys are just going to move forward 6.
Nice.
Thank you. Bloop. Hello, Rivas.
That would be a 6.
6-ish. They get +1 to their charge, so it's about a 6-ish.
Yeah.
The Blood Secretor's pretty happy where he is, and so is this guy. That's where they go. And then generally these guys just shuffle a little bit, but the terrain's going to stop them from committing a little too high over here. So we're going to go right on to the rest of my... Oh, I got to move my general, actually, for cunning maneuver. Don't want to forget about that. So let's have our Ritualist. It's tough. She's going to move into there. And that's the wounded guy, and our general is going to move up and around this way as well.
Nice.
Charging! Let's go with the Reavers first. They get +1 to this.
Yep.
Because you have Unleash Hell. But
I can't on them.
Oh, they can't Unleash Hell?
No, because they redeploy.
Oh, correct.
You can't redeploy.
They get an 8 on their charge. Yep. Throw them in 8.
Oh no, you're starting to get in on me.
Yeah, they're all making it in here. Wrathmonger's going to clear a charge, and they're going to go 10. Okay, nice.
Where are you sending them?
10 is going to go right for them. I can't kill Glutos. He's like unkillable, so I might as well just go kill things I can kill. the Blood Warriors are just there to tie him up. We're just tying each other up. That's all we're doing.
Successfully done that. So.
Ooh, I do realize you could... I can fix that with a pile-in. I'll keep it. That's fine. I don't want to keep fixing every little move I make here. It's tough when you're holding the camera because you're trying to focus on that more than actually playing, but
yep.
You know. That is leading to this charge over here, which is kind of a big deal charge.
Yep.
I get +1 to the roll. Ooh, another fail. Well, it's not a fail, but not as high as I would like. You get +1 with the Hornblower. Okay. So they pass on that, but it's not the most exciting. I definitely need a higher roll than that. So I'm going to re-roll it and get a 7 instead. Hate that. That freaking Godseeker redeploy. All I want to do is kill the Blitzbarb Seekers. If you roll, honestly, 1 less inch on that Godseeker redeploy,
yep, there's space.
There would have been space. There's almost enough space for me to fit through right there, but I cannot get through that area. So frustrating. Just so easy. Like the finish line is right there. Okay, well, fine. Whatever. This is where I end up with that charge. I'm only getting 2 of them in.
Yep.
But I'm getting 3 of them at least within 3 inches to do the impact hits. Put that one guy there to get within 3. So that's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5 mortal wounds.
Okay. On 5 ups.
And it kills 2.
You kill 2 more of them.
In the charge phase.
Blop, blop.
Boom. And I guess they get to Unleash Hell, but it's only models within 6, right? So it's not too many. Did they do anything when they hit me, or they're just doing some damage?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just trying to kill the one, right?
Oh, true. Okay. Is this heroic leadership
so
for that?
10 of them are just within 6.
Nice.
So normally hitting on 3s.
Yes.
But
-1.
That's right.
She's probably. Yep.
So 4s to hit now.
So many. Just for me. They're so clumped up. There's so many of them. I assume the mortals are only on melee?
Correct.
Okay.
3s to wound with the +1.
Nasty, weird homunculus man thing.
Rend 1. So that would be 9.
Oh, that's pretty good. 3 ups because they have a 2-up base. So you do 3 damage.
Cool.
I finish him off. And I don't think I need the banner all that much anymore. Might as well keep the musician and the champion. Boom. Got a couple more charges. We're going to try and charge with that guy. I've already used my 11, though. Yeah, he will go somewhere. He'll end up going over there, avoiding the Lord of Hubris, and we'll fight some Twin Souls with him, I guess. And then, well, he's got good reach. He can fight over if he wanted to as well. The Blood Secrator's going to charge, I guess. 8? What does that do for him? I can get beat up by some guys over here, but it means you're not beating up my guys over here. So I'll do it. I'm going to go the 8. It's going to go right there. Right now.
Very nice.
Excellent. And that is it. Okay, well, this is where we're at. Yeah, they're definitely going to do the fight on death. And then I don't know where I want to fight first. I'm trying to figure out what objective I don't control this objective, so anything I fight over here gets +1 wound. So I kind of want to go with the Mighty Skull Crushers all the same. I'm going to get 2 of them to fight with, though, because of this stupid gap there. You know what I will do at the start of the combat phase? Once per game, every Blood Secrator in the army can, like, plant the banner and give all Khorne an extra attack on the table. Which is why I charge him over here to, like...
Doesn't have to stay stationary.
Not anymore, no. But it's only once per game now. So he'll do that. All the characters will have an extra attack.
Cool.
Well, everything has an extra
So you
attack.
have -1 attack within 3 of them, though.
Okay, so it just counteracts each other. Okay, that's good to know. Who fights first? Probably... This guy probably has the most potential damage.
Yep.
So he will... Okay, they have like a no save, I assume, on these guys here?
They have a 4.
But they have a 5 up. I have 5
they
up
have a
board.
6 up.
6 up armor?
Yep.
Let's go with these guys fighting first, I guess. Let's do the 2 in range to fight. All-out attack to try and counteract the all-out defense, or the -1 to hit.
Yep.
9 attacks from the glaives, hitting on 4s again.
Hey, Luka.
Yes.
See one of those 3s there?
Ooh.
I will offer you a hit roll.
And if I take it, you get more depravity points.
Correct.
I will take it. I will take it. I will take this. Thank you.
And I get...
You're at 41. You're at
2 more.
43. You get 1 more hit there then.
2.
Yeah, one of those 3 misses is a hit, and then these went on 2s because you're on an objective I want. So that is going to be...
There is no objective there. What are you talking about?
Well, it is inactive, but it still counts towards my army. It's still an objective on the table, but the mission
There's no
rules
contesting it. It's not even there.
No, it's still there as an objective.
Okay.
It's still there.
Okay.
You got your rules earlier for it. You got your +1 to hit and wound for it
It
earlier.
was active when that happened.
Oh, that's true. That's true. It was. But inactive or active, it's still an objective.
Sure.
That you control or not.
Yeah.
You take your save. 7 minus 2.
So 6s.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yep. Bloop.
And they just 1 damage each.
Yes.
So 5 on board saves. So 2 of them will go down.
Let me do my little juggernaut attacks, and then these are back to 3s to hit, because the +1 to hit.
Yep.
And then 2s to wound. No rend though, so just 5 saves.
So 5. So that's 4 damage so far. You said 5?
Yep.
4s. And 5 mores. It's just volume.
Yeah.
So that'll kill. 1 will be left with 1 wound.
And they fight back, yeah.
Cool. All right.
But they're -1 attack from my hex.
Yes,
That's it.
and you were -1 but +1.
But,
so
yeah.
at first I'm going to activate this one and this one. They're going to go fight over here.
Fair.
Pop up.
Don't kill my guy, please. I love him.
So I just get 2 attacks. My sergeant is there though. So 3 attacks. Hitting. You take a mortal in addition to damage.
It's fair.
And wounding. No.
Okay.
Does not wound. You just take a mortal.
I'm going to put this beside him.
Oop.
And I'll go
Does he have a
check-
ward save?
No.
Cool.
He's
And
one
then
of the
3 more. So these 3 are going to fight. Actually, we'll do these 3 here. They're
Gotcha.
going to fight on him.
Okay.
3 hits.
3 hits.
Let me just check if they hit on. Then rolling to wound. Nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So there's
Leaves
one
one
dude
left.
left, eh?
Ah.
Interesting. All right, your pick. Seekers are going to go
Yep.
up and over.
I'm just going to activate and go this way.
Whoa. Piling away from the Wrathmongers, attacking into my Rivas.
Okay. 5 from the little blades on 3's to hit. Nice. 4s to wound. 2 at no.
No rend. That's 2 damage so far. 1 each.
I
Or-
will offer you a depravity dice.
You know what? I will accept it. I'll take my chocolate.
There you go.
You can have as much as you
D6 extra for 3.
get, like 47 or 48 now or something.
So now I have 47.
Okay.
Excellent. Take it. So 1 is a 6, so 1 lives.
1 lives, yeah, 1
so
dies.
you take 1 dead.
And then the others.
10 attacks.
Okay. Is this the actual mounts?
The little mounts.
The actual damaging ones? Yeah, yeah.
Okay. 3s to hit. Okay.
I do like the style of offering a 6 when there's no save to be had.
There you go.
Rend 1.
Just no rent. No rent. 3.
3 more
Just
saves.
3 more.
I'll make 2 of them.
2.
So 2
4
die.
more dice.
Those-
And now do they try and hit me back?
On 5s. 1 does.
5 aboard.
1
Nope.
damage.
I take a damage.
A
Bloop.
damage. And then we're going to go ahead and... I guess we're going to go with Buddy Boy here is going to pile in and just trying to... Oh, I don't want to get with near 3 of that guy, so let's stay away from him. We'll just avoid him. There's going to be a tornado around them. 4 is to hit because you're scary and dancy. So 2 hits,
Yep.
plus 1 to wound. Only 1. Rend of 1.
What's the damage?
3.
Just 3 damage.
He kills 3. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
1 homunculus and 2 things. That's all he's got.
Look.
Better at fighting monsters.
Nice.
And we're on to the Fiend.
Let's
Here.
try get the Fiend to do some damage here.
Yeah.
3's to hit.
Didn't just-
Oh, a
oh,
mortal.
nice,
In
okay.
addition to 3's to wound. So 1 save.
End of 1. I pass.
Oh.
We have
and
the
then-
1 mortal still afterwards.
And then the pincer.
Hit.
And by pincer, I mean barbed tail. Does not wound.
Not a, okay, so I take the 1 mortal then. All right, so he'll take the damage over there, and then I will move along to fighting with... I don't really know. So I am gonna risk some... Oh, he had 1 more attack. Oh, wait, but you're... No, he had 1 more attack from the banner. Does it even hit? No, it doesn't matter. Okay. They had 1 less attack. That's why I didn't bother rolling them up. So we're gonna go with him next, because I want to get more damage on these archers, but I have to stay near Glutos. I'll go right there. I have to stay base to base with him, and if I can get within 2, I'll go for it. I can't, so I won't bother doing that. I am going to opt to not worry about that over there. I'm just going to attack with all this nonsense here. Piling like that, 1 will not be fighting. Champion and the glaive gets extra attack, hitting on those, and wounding on those at rend of... No, only
Minus
wounding on
1,
that.
yep.
Only on that one.
Rend of 1.
1. Oh, good,
it's
you make
okay.
it. Half of their attacks, 4s to hit and 5s to wound. Yeah, getting the extra attack for the banner. Naturally.
So many attacks.
-1 to hit and wound. And ooh, 5s. So I got 2 so far, which is 2 damage so far. You have a ward though.
Or safe.
Slaanesh.
Nope.
Okay, 2 damage. And then the other half. And blap. These are 4, because it's 3s and 5. Yeah, 4. Yeah, there you go. It's hard to remember with -1 to hit and wound. This profile goes so different. Another 4 saves.
5's to wound? Yeah, 4's.
Yeah.
6's.
And a
Can
5.
I make some wards?
Or do I get a blood tithe?
No, you get a blood
Just.
tithe.
A lot to kill the 1 guy though. Gives me that blood tithe back, and that's my pick. Archers are up next.
Yep.
No! Come back to me!
I'm just gonna honeycomb this over here.
Yeah, gonna try and mob this guy down a little bit. There's 11 of them able to... 11 attacks
9, 10,
into the guy
11.
because of the sergeant.
Yeah. 3's to hit, and 4's to wound. 6 is doing mortals in addition.
True. That's pretty good, actually. Nice.
Okay.
And wounding!
4's,
That's pretty good.
not bad.
5 saves.
5 with a mortal.
I don't know what a save is, but probably failed those
That's
2.
6, sorry.
Or save. Which we probably also fail. He fails 3 of them, and then the mortal wound for 4. He's got 1 wound.
Oh, so close. I almost got him.
Almost.
Almost got him.
And my pick. Wrathmongers make the most sense to go, I think.
An additional +1 for them too, right?
Yeah, the whole table
so
will get it. So these 3 with their 2-inch reach are going
But
to
don't they
attack.
give an additional extra attack?
They give it not to themselves. Yeah, guys with an 8 though. So they'll get it if they attack. 5 attacks each. The champion is in the middle, so it'll be 16 attacks actually.
Yep.
4s to hit because of -1.
Oh, you're, yeah, -2 technically, but yes.
Right, yeah. There's no point in all that attacking.
Yep.
4s and 3s to wound because there's no negative there. Yeah.
What's the rend on these?
Just 1. Have a lot of attacks at 1 damage.
So they're just volume, so... and
a
then 5 ups.
ward.
So 3, so you will kill 1, and 1 has 2 wounds taken, so he's down to 2 remaining.
Excellent.
I am offering you a depravity dice on the wound roll.
1 more wound. I'll take it.
Another chocolate. Luka!
I actually have 2 over to the left that I have to go grab.
You have to eat 'em.
I know. 6 more depravity. 1. It happened.
Sad. Okay, but for that, a save and a ward. I'm okay.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. So you got a depravity point out of it. Yeah.
I get
That
to go.
was my pick. Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and swing with this guy over here. He got preyed on.
Oh, true.
It hit missed.
Nope. All right. Well, he tried. I do have just this stuff to kind of go with here. Don't want to engage him yet. It's the Blood Warrior. He still has the healing effect on me. Well, you know what I'll do? I'll get the Reavers out of the way. They should be able to attack. They're all going to get an extra 2 attacks, 1 from the Wrathmongers and 1 from the banner this turn. These are 4 attacks each, so it's 33 attacks in total. Here's the first half, because there's 8 of them against that, and the champion. So they're 3s to hit, normally, so back to 4s, because they don't have the meat ripper axes, they have no rend, but they have a +1 to hit.
Nice.
4s to wound. So far we're at 5. And an additional. And then another 6 actually, so a total of
11.
11, yep. Rendo.
So 5s.
And
ward saves.
warding. Okay.
So you kill the one that's wounded, and you killed another one. So
Right.
2 of them will go down.
2 go down. 2 go down.
My turn to go.
Yes.
So the only thing that I really have is Glutos to go. And he is going to just attack everything into your banner, I think.
Yep. The banner's got like a 3 up armor with a 5 up board.
Yep, I'm just going to go ahead and attack everything. How much? 5 aboard. Yep.
I will all-out defense him, I guess, with
Yep.
my command points. He must live.
Okay, Glutos, hitting on 3s with the Wailing Great Blade.
Nice.
All hit. Wounding on 3s. That'd be 2 at rend 2.
And 2. Well, he is going to go to a 4 up. Makes 1, fails 1.
So 2 damage.
2 demolished so far.
The Scourge and Dagger.
2 other retinue. Okay.
1 mortal.
We're at 3 so far.
And 2 wound on 4s. Nothing.
And his
And then the big guys.
Yeah, the mounts, I guess. Oh, good start. That's immortal, right?
Yep.
That's 4 then.
And 3s. These are also rend 2. 3 at rend 2.
3 at rend 2. For dramatic effect. Pass. Probably fail. Definitely fail. Fail. Oh, God. That's like 3 each.
6 damage in total.
6
up to
that's
10.
10. Yeah. So here is 5. He takes 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. I can assure you he is dead. Untars. And murderous strike. You take 2 mortal wounds, I guess, because he's the only thing within 3.
5 ups.
0 damage. Well.
That's right, Glutos.
How does the healing work?
So after he's done his fight. So he can't heal.
Oh, so if I do damage now, it's locked
Correct.
in?
So that's
Okay.
why I was waiting until the very end,
Yeah.
but it
I
went
thought
back
there's
and
something
forth
like
enough,
that going on, yeah. So we're going to go with the Blood Warriors. I'm going to pile in next. Oh, up and around them a little bit here. And then bloop. And then we're going to have to actually keep it like this, I guess, to keep it coherent, as we have been struggling with all game. We'll go exactly like that. Okay. It's only 4 of them attacking, though. The Rage of Khorne will exist, and even if the banner's dead, because it's just a effect at the start of the combat phase. You just put on every unit on the table.
Yep.
So we have the Glaive with 4 attacks on 4s, because you're -2 to hit, and 1 wound at rend of 1, which you will pass. And then the other attack. There's no real point in actually doing them, so I'll pass on those, unless you need to roll saves.
Nope.
No, okay, then I'll pass on the other attacks. Will do no damage to them.
Yep.
And then we're good to go.
It's bravery test time.
The bravery, yes. So anything within
2 here.
Yeah, but if they're within 8 of this, they can't inspire. But I can't tell the distance.
No, they are within 8, so
Okay.
they cannot inspire. I do have to roll. They did lose 3 of their friends.
Okay.
And they're okay.
Yeah, they're fine on a 5 there.
Now I am considering heroic bravering here.
Good. I can't stop that.
However, if I fall back and try and rally, you just jump into me. And
No, you can.
you can blood
yeah.
surge me,
Yeah,
right?
I can murder less than
So,
you.
but then at the end of the day, nothing else. Like, no, I'm gonna keep my command point just in case I need it. He's just gonna run because
He just auto runs.
yeah.
That does give me a blood
wait,
type
hold
point,
on a
unless
sec.
that matters.
Well, no, it doesn't really matter. Actually, if they're within 12 of him, no, it has to be wholly within 12. So I could have full casualties. No, he's just gonna run. It did actually matter if you attacked with them for the rest, because I'm gonna offer you a hit dice.
Oh yes, I'll take it.
Excellent,
I guess.
excellent.
I'd rather not take damage anywhere now.
Yep,
And then you can have your
and
depravity.
2.
I don't even want to eat the chocolates anymore. I do get my battle tactic for cutting maneuver.
You did, yeah.
So that's finished, and I hold a majority of the objectives.
You do. That's another 5-point turn.
Only because there's 2 active ones. So that's the thing. You have to see if they go away. This one is sticking around.
Yep.
I'm trying to find my die. This one over here is sticking around. And then
That's
it. All right, so I guess I do nothing. We just go on to turn 3 for the Hedonites. So the current score, I am up by 9. But you have a turn of playing. And points, I gain 1, but Skari does not for the generals being alive and dead.
Okay, it's Lord Hubris's finest hour, and on a 2+, he will say a speech.
Nice. Got the command points. Yeah, because the general's dead. And getting 2 because Skari's going second.
Blah.
And the same guy can do 2 actions as long as it's... Oh, gosh, the Gurish Rage. Forgot the enhancement. I kind of forgot about it. You know what? I don't care. I rolled less than a 3. When you killed my Blood Secretor, he might have stood back
Roll
up.
it. There was only 1 damage that...
Oh, bless. He doesn't come back. I don't have to worry about it.
Cool.
30 hero phase. Do these objectives pop back up?
3+.
It does. Welcome back. And
I
then
think that's the only one that matters.
You do. I think you technically roll for this one.
Because I still hold
it.
it?
You control it, which is the 50-50.
Interesting.
It's back. So you get points for it.
Oh, that's fantastic.
2 magics.
So I'm going to go Gorge on XS on Glutos.
Naturally, yeah, the Healy
You
thing.
might as well. Yeah. I'm going to go for a Mystic Shield on him again.
Shield.
It does not go this time.
Oh, it's not a perils. There used to be a doubles for all perils.
Nope.
That's not in the game.
And then he will attempt to bring the mirror back into the world.
Mirror on the wall, cast on. That's a perils.
That is
That's
D6 damage.
Because of the altar. 6
Ooh,
wounds.
fancy.
You have a ward save those.
5 up wards.
Right.
I do take 4 though.
Okay. The perils, I mean
14.
miscast.
Yeah.
I have to murder less than I don't want to, but I will. So only because of the objectives. I want to Brass Skull Meteor them so bad, but I'm going to murder less. So one of my blood type points, I'll go down to 5. This unit's going to move D6, and then the Mighty Skull Crushers will move D6, and then the Wrathmongers are going to move D6 as well.
Nice.
These guys first, they're going to go 3. The thing is taking control of this objective away from Skari. So I got to get just a couple guys within 6 there. I have the 1 model within 9 anyway, so he'll move to take that. And then these guys are going to stay coherent, and then they're going to go that way. So everyone here moved 3. Got 1 model on the objective back there, just only getting a couple on the objective there, but more or less repositioning them to try and alleviate some of the pressure. Those Wrathmongers are going to move 5, which is quite good. Coming over to here, I was thinking about going this way, but I wouldn't have blocked off their retreat that much. They would have still been able to slip through there. So gonna go put pressure on the back here, and I guess I picked them. I couldn't remember what I picked, but they were the only thing I couldn't. So they get to go up to 4. Them going to melee, those kind of spooky. Just walk into combat.
Yeah,
might as well keep putting the pressure on them. It was the banner I didn't care about. Yeah, supposed to rally. I forgot to rally them, but it's only on 6s, so it's not too likely. And I saved the command point. My hypothetical rally though, beat myself up. Nada. Good. Makes myself feel better. That's it. I'm done my murder lust. On to your actual move.
Okay, perfect.
So you go back to your.
Okay, there you go.
Are they retreating?
You go up to 12 inches this way or that way. It could go double turn. So I'm thinking I'm just going to move them there up to 14 this way.
Hello and goodbye. Lord of Pain.
Just going to move up like so.
Hello.
Yeah. Done.
Now it is summoning time. Everything's just kind of stay where it is.
I'm going to use 36 of mine
Keeper
to bring
secrets?
in a keeper. I know it might not be the most tactical in this specific option, but I've been working so hard to give Luka chocolates this
There you go.
entire time.
Might as well have some keepers. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Lutos will summon the keeper. Bam.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
That's 36 year depravity.
That's right.
Of your like 50.
A lot. Okay.
Yeah. Fair. I guess we'll see how much we have in a minute.
Yeah.
We double checked 14.
I have 14 left, which means I still keep my -1 to be hit.
Oh, because that's the 12. Yes.
Correct.
So you lose the mortal wounds and the third one. I don't know what even is the third one.
That's the 5 aboard.
Oh, what's the second one then?
So that's the doing.
Oh, the mortal wounds,
sixes.
of course. Oh,
Yeah.
So we lose those 2. Yeah.
Cool.
Shooting.
Shooting. So we're gonna start with Glutos. Just gonna shoot into
Blep.
your guys. 2s.
Hit.
2s.
Hit.
3 up.
Nope.
Nope. Then we're gonna go.
Magic staff.
Yep. We're gonna go into them,
Yep.
and we're gonna go ahead and put
I got a light figure.
everything into the blood crushers.
Well, they will all out defense
I will all out attack them.
with the leadership. There are 6 more dice after this attack. Is it
2s to hit?
Yeah. And the singular homunculus still makes this 3s. Oh, there's so many. It's so brutal.
It's so good. And I owe you 6 more dice.
Yes. And the other shots we didn't do, so 2s and 3s. All right.
Nice.
That many saves after we pulled out the fails, and there's still like 20 something. 23 saves, so I'll do 12 and 11. So here's the first 12 that are 2 ups. So I take so far 2 damage.
I will offer you
A save?
a save.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'm all for it, dude. I'm all for the depravity. You'll gain 6 more depravity.
Nice.
So I'll take 1 less damage.
Yep.
Oh, because you're trying to get your grand strategy on them too, right? Yeah, of course.
Yep.
So that's 1 fail. And then the 11 will be another 2 fails. So I take 3. So I got
what?
1 wound left on the banner. That's that.
Excellent.
Okay. All right, then
That's it.
we're on to charging.
Yeah, let's do charging. Lord Hubris will jump in.
Only a double 1s fail, if that even. 11.
11.
Right. Hello and
I'm
welcome.
gonna go this way. And my keeper.
Up. Oh! Nice. Excellent. It's a good start.
I'm gonna roar at you. Roar!
Good old roar.
Yeah. Lord Hubris will say, no, please, you first.
Well, they get the always strikes first?
Correct, but they have to fight him.
Okay. That's fair. All attacks must, if
Correct.
Yeah, go to him. Okay. Also, I just do that now then, eh?
Correct.
Yeah. All right, well, let's do it. About face. All right, then we're going to hit him with everything here, and we're all going to get all the attacks on him. Everything's within an inch and coherent still.
There you go.
Even if he dies.
That's right.
And also Glutos to my Blood Warriors for
my
the
euphoric killers for the depravity.
extra DP.
Yep.
All right, so all attacks into him. And what kind of save? He's the exact same as the other guy.
He's just basically the exact same.
Okay. I will all-out attack. Why not?
Nice.
Oh,
you are -2 to hit, so it's pointless.
Oh, because I'm near
Because
Glutos
of Glutos.
and the stack. Okay, well, I'll take it then. All right. She saves me the command point. And it only matters if I roll 4s. So it mattered for 1. And I am fighting on an objective I don't control, so 5 wounds at Ren 2.
Go. Go straight through.
Right to his ward.
4 upwards.
I do
Takes 2.
2 damage, and we got the Juggernauts. And the Juggers 4s. So the 3s do matter. There's 2 there, actually. And 2s. 3 more saves, no Ren, though.
5 ups. The Juggernauts have been doing absolute work today. He lives with 1.
All right, I'll take it. Cheers!
Cheers! Okay, time to do some fighting.
I would love if my little character lives.
So 6 into your Juggernauts.
And then everything else into him. I do have to all-out defense somewhere. I just don't know where I want to do it. Crap. Probably the... Juggernauts, because they're going to be hit by Lord of Pain, too. So
Where else would you all out defense?
I could do it on him.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah, thinking
So
about
the
him.
Juggernauts hitting on 3s.
Nice.
And winning on 4s.
Wait, do these guys have rend?
Nope.
No rend?
Rend 1. I mean, it's Rend 0. He has Rend, but
Yeah,
it's not until that happens.
Then I'll do it on... He's got rend 1?
Yep.
This guy living could be huge. I'll do the save on him, just in case. Just in case.
So, sorry, forgot. Backtrack a bit. I will offer you a dice to hit here.
Probably
with one of the Juggernauts.
The Juggernauts. Does it wound? Yes.
It does. So I do owe you a save, but you're going to take it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I will get D6 depravity.
4.
4,
Excellent.
bringing me up to 24 again.
Nice.
Which will proc the mortal wound thingy, which happens before this. It also gives you my grand strategy.
Oh, it does proc the mortal
for
wounds.
6.
Probably should have declined that. Okay, that's
Oh,
fine.
you could. If you
no, that's okay. I'll stick with it. I've already seen the 4 roll, so like if they roll
the biggest
less,
thing was for my grand strategy.
Yeah, of course.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's for because then I've offered them 6 depravity dice. That's my grand strategy.
Yeah.
Done. Armor save.
Oh, nice. You're good.
Okay. Do them into your
The actual attacks over here. Yep.
The little homunculus.
Boop, 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 boop.
Nothing.
Boop, 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 boop. Nice.
And then 12 plus a sergeant.
Because of the order of all that, there's no point in all the defensing him. He's going to die to a mortal wound, so I'm not going to bother with it. I'll save the command point. He's dead. He's dead.
I got him.
Boop. Does he die in glory, though? Oh, he does. 1 mortal wound on his way out to them, I guess. And I get a blood type. Offer
That's
him
because
something?
that's because of your.
Oh,
that's the
yes.
one.
Thank
So I
you.
only have 1 left for the battle round.
I get to fight. Well, I already fought with them. They already fought this turn. The only thing I really have is these Blood Warriors, I guess.
Start of the combat phase. He's going to Dark Temptations you.
All right.
So it's a unit within 3 inches. So I think it might actually be one of your characters as well.
Both the characters might be within 3 as well.
Okay. Temptations to this character.
The Ritualist.
You either give me D3 depravity or take a D3 mortal wounds.
You just have the depravity. It's all you, dude. You can have as much as you want.
Hooray!
There you go. A mind game. Just give your opponent the depravity. It's way better than all the damage it deals. Let's go with a... I don't really know how I want to do this split. There's like no point doing their attacks because all this stuff just heals too much. But I have to attack because you want to offer things. Plus I got some damage on Glutos. He's about to heal, so... Do 4 at Glutos, these 2 at the Keeper.
Yep.
The 2 at the Keeper are going to have 2 attacks each, and that should be it. -1 to hit, because is the -1 to hit? That's the first one, yes. I'm hitting on 4s, nothing there, and then I have the other attacks, which are 3 of them into Glutos. -1 to hit, nothing. Okay, we got 1 save,
And
one.
once it's a 4 up this time.
And you get a ward.
5 up ward.
Nope, 1 damage.
He's down to 13 remaining.
And the glaive hits twice with -1, wounds once. Rend 1.
Okay, 4 up.
2 damage.
Okay, 5 ups.
2 damage.
Ooh, he's down to 11.
Excellent. All right. He has suffered effectively
He's at
no
7
damage.
wounds, so he does not bracket yet.
Well, how many wounds does he have to suffer before he
9.
Oh, okay, I was off by a couple.
Yeah,
That's
so
fine.
a couple more. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and attack with the Wailing Great Blade.
This is everything with the blood. Oh, these are all the depravity point kills too.
Yeah, do I have any? I have one command. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and all-out attack Glutos, so he gets +1 hit. So the Wailing Great Blade hitting on 2s.
That's the last one, eh? Nice, good start.
And wounding on 3s.
Bad follow-up.
Sure. Then we're going to go the other one on 2s and on 4s. So that's 1 armor.
I got a 5.
And then the Crushing Claws on 2s.
And a mortal wound in there.
Yep, so it's 1 mortal. And on 3s, 2 at rend, 2.
5s. Fail both.
So that'd be 6 damage.
7 in total, eh?
7 in total. That means he will heal up to his 6 wounds that he took.
Oh, fair.
Well, he had 7, so he's down to 17 remaining.
Okay. Just like the vampires. I love rules like that. It just makes it so you don't want to, there's no point in rolling attacks unless you have to mechanically. These two are gonna.
Oh, because he was already wounded.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
So that's 5.
Yeah.
And then 6, 7, right?
Yeah, so
yeah,
one
6,
more.
7. So 6, 7, one more. I guess that guy then.
Yep.
I have those 2 left. We're gonna put all of that damage into the keeper. They were all probably within 3, so it's gonna be 8 dice against the keeper.
Yep.
I could do these damage against Glutos, but I'd rather do damage to the keeper at this point. I suppose. It's kind of scary. Keeper takes 2 more wounds.
2? Okay. 14 remaining on the keeper.
On the keeper, excellent.
Okay, so does this hero have a ward save?
No.
Okay, so I'm just gonna. Oh, and I also get 7 depravity points with that
Yes.
as well.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Keeper. Rawr!
Boop.
I'm just gonna attack everything
I'm okay.
into her.
Yeah, unless the rolls matter.
Well, the rolls matter for saves because I might offer you a depravity.
Oh, you just have the D6. Oh, actually, I'll just take the D3 mortal wounds.
You'll take the
Yeah, I'll just take
D3?
the, yeah, boom.
Okay.
She's got like a 6-up save with 5 wounds. She's got like nothing against the keeper.
No.
Yeah,
It does.
Then the
she
keeper
killed
does
the
get,
character and she has a hand, so she'll heal 6 wounds at the end of the combat phase.
which is coming up. So I
Right.
got to do some damage there. Let's get to lash out with a murderous strike. 1 mortal wound back at you.
Cool.
Characters throw 3 dice.
Down to 13 wounds.
My pick, well, I'm just going to go with my general. He's going to hang out right there, though. He's not going to commit much more than that. He's going to swing his axe at you. Blood-bathed axe has 4s to hit because of the -2 in this case.
Oh, yep.
1 wounding hit. Rend of 2, I believe, or 1.
Ooh, so I think like a 6. Nope.
Okay, 2 damage.
2 damage. So I just take 2 damage. So I go down to
Oh, I know what's
11.
And then you go back up to
And then
6.
I heal, I'll heal 6 at the end. So back up to full because I killed the hero.
Yep. And then Glutos heals most of his wounds as well.
He already healed, but that's after
that
he
was
fights
after he
specifically.
fights, yeah.
So he's up to 17. And then I do get to fight with my Lord Hubris.
They will use a command point here for defense.
Okay, so we've got hitting on.
That's a mortal.
And
Nice.
a mortal. And wounding on 3s. So 3 at rend 1.
3 or 1. Back to a 2-up. We pass him.
So I just killed the 1.
Yep. Lash out against the Lord of Hubris. A mortal.
4 up ward.
He's dead. Blood ties.
Oh no.
One thing Skari forgot is when he
You're gonna take it.
attacked.
So roll to wound. 'Cause that'll
yes.
be another wound.
So the 3 I rolled, which missed,
Correct.
would be a 6 to wound or a 6 to hit.
We're rushing because it's the end of the day.
Yeah, we're gonna play for a 2
Doesn't
fails.
wound. Okay.
You get
but
D6
I do
depravity.
Get D6 depravity for another 3.
And I do get my chocolate.
Nice.
Currently, we're around for chocolate. These are road chocolates. These are for the trip home.
Back up to 36.
And Easter is going to continue being brutal on Luca. So much chocolate everywhere, so many baked goods.
Okay, so
someone's giving.
scoring-wise,
Yes.
now.
Do I have to do any battle? I did lose some guys there. I don't.
You lost like 4 here.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Am I not immune to battle shock in any way, shape, or form? So hopefully I rolled. Oh, I did. Thank God. There we go. We're good enough.
I'm good as well.
Oh, excellent. Okay, so for scoring,
I hold 1, 2.
but not more than
Not
me.
more because you have your little blood move over there.
Yep.
So, and I got my battle tactic.
So you got 4 points.
That's 4. Still not enough to trailing behind. However, I have completed my battle tactic, and you were running out of Galician veterans.
Oh, your grand
Galician,
strategy. Yeah, true.
Your
true,
grand
true.
strategy. That's a 3-point
true.
swing.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I suppose. I'm okay to concede there. I'll give it to you. I think you're probably gonna.
I don't think.
priority.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
No.
Ah,
Yeah.
well.
I win ties.
My turn's gonna be lackluster.
you
but
win ties or do I win
I
ties?
win ties. I do win ties. My turn's super quick though. It's just retreat everywhere and do weird things. Yeah, for the most part.
Interesting.
I'll do my turn nice and quick. You do have
Chocolates.
to pick D3 of your things to move D6 inches, though.
I do.
Is it only unengaged stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so just got the one unit, I guess?
Yep, so I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, it's just that one unit. And that happens before anything happens.
5. Hello. I'm gonna end up over there, and we're gonna go on to my turn.
I'm going to spend one of my 2 command points to rally them.
Ooh. In my turn, yeah.
Nothing.
Showing this off quickly. We did forget to flip objectives. We'll take a look at that in a second. This is the top of turn 4.
Yep. Just have to roll to see if that flips. On a 4, it stays.
Sticks around.
And then this one over here.
It
stays.
Sticks. All right, that's it. All right, they're both hanging out. And now we're on to my turn proper, where I got to pick a battle tactic and all that fun stuff. My objectives flip before I pick battle tactic, so I control...
They don't flip if you control them.
Only that one over there. I have to see if that one flips over.
Yeah.
That'll be pretty critical. It does. Okay, that's kind. I think I might just go gaining momentum. I'm gonna pick that unit to kill and control more objectives than you. Is my plan of attack this turn. Let's go gaining momentum. Try and kill them, and then my actions are gonna be leadership, I guess, on my only character line. I was pretty reckless with all my champions, so now as long as I keep them alive, I get my grand strategy. But it's gonna be kind of tough. So we are going to boop. Nope.
Glutos will leadership.
Nice.
Yep.
Got it. Excellent. And then we're going to go on to my prayers, which I just have the one of. Moved him where I wanted to go, so I have to do my prayers first to try and figure out where I wanted him. He was outside of 8 of this, so he doesn't get to reroll. Go bronze flesh. Got it. That's on them.
Yep.
And then we're going to go ahead and pray for... Probably the ward save on them can be pretty clutch. I forgot to show that I moved the bleeding icon over there, but they automatically pass morale because they're near Glutos anyway, so that shouldn't matter too much. Yep. I'm going to go give them a ward save, I guess. We got it. All right, so they got a ward save of 6 up, and and a bonus to their all that fun stuff. So then we're going to move... The Wrathmongers are going to move that way, and then the Reavers are going to go for them. So the Reavers are going that way, Wrathmongers are going that way. Did forget, definitely going to Apoplectic Frenzy, these guys, so we're just going to pile in and fight right now.
Okay.
Be 4 out of my current 7 blood tithe points. We're kind of rushing around, sorry guys. And these are 5s to hit because you're kind of sneaky fast. 2s to kill, so well, you have a ward save now, right?
Yes.
So 3 wounds so far. I'll only do like my little guys, I guess. And then the Juggernauts on 2s. So you have just 2 saves. Okay, well the
2 saves on 6s. And then 5 ward saves in total. So that's 3 that will go down.
3 dying.
I'll make sure that these 3, actually, let's make sure that I can't fail that.
There we go. And that is the Apoplectic Frenzy. Then things moved. They moved there, triggering a redeploy on them.
Correct. They're going to go there 5.
5. Even further away.
Clickety, clickety, clickety.
Then he'll retreat there. We're going to retreat these guys. Just to there. Reavers have already moved. This is all good and done, so we're going to go ahead and...
Do charges?
Do my charges. I don't really want to summon anything. I only have 3 depravity or 3 blood tithe points anyways. So
here?
right to charging. Yep, just the Wrathmongers pretty much. Aha, they're gonna go. Ew. 4 is good enough. We'll go for it. Why not? Boom, boom, boom. We're gonna charge in there. None of this is charging. That's not charging. They're just gonna stay over there because they're kind of watching both the objectives. And then that's kind of it. We're just gonna go ahead and start fighting over there with the Wrathmongers. 4 of them attacking. Yep. Throwing all of defense there.
Correct. So strike, keep them alive.
And I will all-out attack the Wrathmongers. No, it doesn't matter, right? Because the -2. 4 is to hit. Boom.
I will offer you
an extra one.
A hit.
I'll take it.
Here is a little chocolate.
Why, thank you. One more.
And I get...
That's a 6. One more.
Gravity point.
I rolled quite a bit of 3s in there. Well, a few of them. One became a... No, these are 2s to wound because I'm fighting a unit on an objective I don't control. And that is that many. So we're at 4, 8, 11 at Ren 1. Nice. 11!
6s, thanks to all that defense.
And a ward save.
And then a ward save, thanks to being Slaanesh. So that will
die.
And that'll be enough to just get these guys out of combat.
No, and they're immune to battle shock because of near him, so the bleeding icon.
I won't be able to. Oh yeah, 5, 6, 5.
7?
6, 7. Oh no, I'll have 1 left. Oh no, but I can pile in and just leave.
It's true.
Okay.
Bye-bye. And we're going to go ahead and pile in and fight with...
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Bliss Barb Archers.
So there's 8, so I'm going to try and make sure they're all within 6 inches here. Just staying outside of 3. So that I can contest the objective. Not that it matters.
7 of them attacking.
On 3s.
You take 3 more wounds.
And so 3 and 2 mortals.
Yes. So 3 saves, no rend.
Yep.
I make
2 mortals.
1 and then 2 mortals, 4 damage, eh?
Yep.
All right. 3 mortals and I take
I lose 3 more.
3 more boogie out of here. I will lose my 4.
In what order do we do this?
I don't know if it really matters. I'm just going to take the guy in the back so I don't have to worry about it.
Yep. Up.
I don't worry about his murder strike.
Okay. You don't get your 5 points.
I don't get my 5 points because battle tactic
Correct.
kind of planted around them running away for the morale thing, but kind of forgot that Glutos prevents that.
Pretty good, yep.
Scuffed my battle tactic off the rip there, and then that's...
You do hold more than me, though.
I do. I got 3 whole points for that.
Another 3, yeah.
All right, that's
Okay.
kind of... I get my whole 3 points, and that's it.
That's it.
That is it. Do I even get any blood ties over there? Nothing really died this turn, so I'm still at my 3, and that's okay, I suppose. And the objectives flipping, that one is around, that one is gone. That one over there is gone. Oh, you control that one. I don't roll for that one.
Nope.
And then these 2 over here. That one gone, and this one around. Okay.
So I'm going to do Carnage for my battle tactics, Slaanesh one. So I'm going to pick units contesting an objective, and if I kill them with the euphoric killers, so I pick them to give me depravity points, and then they go down subsequently,
yes.
then they will give me my points.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I could rally them really well. Unless you want to see, you can see the rally.
You don't have a banner anymore.
Yeah, but I can just roll really lucky.
Yes.
Yeah, you just roll really well.
That's fine. I don't mind. You can if you want.
Actually, you get to see the rally first if you want. Rally, screw it. I get back nothing. Nice. The band only would have brought 2 guys back anyways.
Command point on Glutos. He gets 1.
Oh, nice.
That means I have 1.
I don't really need much, so I'll just
Do you want a blood tithe or whatever?
No, I failed my leadership.
Okay. Spells. Let's do a Mystic Shield on Glutos. He does not do it. Then he's going to go for a Mirror.
Mirror!
Does not do it again.
Okay.
It is only turn 4, so he doesn't get his rerolls yet. And he can do 1 more spell now. So he's going to go for Crippling Famishment.
Oh, okay.
Goes off on a 9.
Might as well try and stop it.
Yep.
No.
Nope. So I will put it on them, so they might not even care, right? On a 5-up?
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I do care.
So half move, half run, half charge.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And that's it. Oh, and then she's got a spell as well, I guess. So I'm going to go for 3d6 charge. No.
All right.
Okay, that's it.
I'm gonna, I guess.
Oh, and she can do Arcane Bolt as well.
Yes.
She does.
All right. Well, the end of. Oh, she got the bolt? All right. She got a bolt. All right. The end of your hero phase, I'll move 3 of my units.
Yep.
Move them.
Yep.
Move them.
Yep.
Move them, I guess.
Cool.
Yep. So they're going to go.
Where
Thank
are
you.
they going?
They're going to go right
Oh,
here.
okay. Yeah, she's like, wah. Nice.
You just stay right there.
Don't go anywhere.
And then they're going to go
Where are
4
they
just
going?
into the combat. And these guys are going to move. I don't know, 3. There's going to come 3 this way, I guess.
These guys?
Towards me, yeah.
Right.
And ready.
Okay, let's do this.
Right to shooting.
Okay.
Or
right to
moving.
So movement. Let's just get them nice and in
No,
range.
my reverse. Gonna retreat.
There's 6.
Run away.
Actually, they're gonna go this way.
Oh, okay.
If you want to, gotta fight Glutos now. If you want to fight that.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And there's another keeper back there. No.
that's right. You better watch
Well, that looks like Shalaxi Hellbane.
Yep.
No,
But that's not shit.
Also known as another keeper of secrets.
Yeah, you know what? So that's not confusing. There we go. Just to
Hey.
contest and take that objective at the
That's
end
pretty
of the
good.
turn.
That's quite good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That works out nicely because that one didn't flip, so you can just leave it.
Actually,
no problem.
you know what? No, it's fine. It's fun. I don't care.
Oh, you want to do like 20 demonettes or
No,
something?
because if I brought in a Galician champion, then I just make sure that you don't
It has to
feed
be.
your champion.
It had to be like
10.
more than your starting army's champions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't count the summons.
I
One
only
depravity.
have 1 depravity point now.
You got 2 keepers though. 2 keepers.
That's-
is pretty
yeah,
nice.
and
The
2
fact that this one made a charge, game changing. That's
Yep,
huge. That's a big deal.
It was great.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot. They're gonna shoot into them.
Okay.
I think it's 3s and 4s. Count. Okay.
Boop, boop, boop.
Or it might be 4s and 3s, but that's
2 dead.
Let me just check.
You'll offer me a save on one of those.
Yes.
I will accept it. I will get back one of the Reavers.
Now there you can't because it's a rend one.
Oh, true. I still accept it. You can have your D6 depravity.
Cool.
Look at that. 2 more.
Take 2 more.
More chocolate for me.
Ha! Is
Glutos.
shooting his weapon at you.
The beam.
Yeah, might as well.
Boop.
Hits. Wounds.
Oops. I do get 2 up now because I do have the bronze flesh. I fail that.
6
Aw,
damage.
No! Here's the first half. I take 2. Took 5. They're dead. Bleh.
Dead, but that does mean I don't get my
Yeah.
my battle tactic. Whatever.
A blood tithe point for me. Look at that.
Okay, that does free up my 2 guys.
That's kind of
Great.
funny. It worked out, yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead with my keeper.
Charging.
Oh my goodness gracious me! You know what?
Go for
Yeah,
that.
let's go.
Right.
I want to kill your leader guy here.
Oh,
That
he's
sounds
dead.
fun. And you know who else is gonna charge?
Blutos!
Glutos! Oh,
Oh! You know,
my goodness!
that's kind of funny, actually. You got the kill on them to free both them up. That's actually, okay, well, I like that. That's okay. I wanted to concede a while ago. I can now concede even more. Wait. He's dead! No! They're dead!
No.
Not necessarily dead, but whatever. They're all tied up. I can't do much more. I mean, I can still do a lot of stuff, but we've been playing for literal hours, and I don't
This
care.
has been really fun, actually.
I don't care if I win.
I get 3 though. I'm kind of curious to see what it does, and I want to
Okay.
roll to see if we double turn.
Okay, fair.
Just
fair.
in case.
Yeah. You gotta know, don't you?
I do.
You gotta know.
I do. I
Fair,
have to
fair,
play
fair,
all
fair, fair.
5 turns.
Fair.
Okay.
Okay.
I rolled a 6.
Ooh, for priority?
Okay.
I lose it!
Okay.
No!
Feel
What was
better.
me?
Yeah.
We just jump into a
Luka,
post-game.
what a great game.
It was a damn good game.
was
There's a lot of
fantastic.
key moments there.
Do you
That
want a
equate.
depravity point, Luka?
I would take one more, please.
Excellent.
Thank you. And paired with this game in the MiniWarGaming Vault, you better believe we got more Sigmar content. This is available to our YouTube and Vault members, and if you are not one, do not fret. You can click on the link down below to sign up for a 7-day free trial to check out this content as well as the rest of the content we have in the Vault. This match in particular will be Blades of Khorne against the Kharadron Overlords. Josh and Luka playing both armies. 2,000 points. Check it out. Thanks again for watching. Enjoy the postgame, and I'll catch you next time very soon. And 1 for Skari. Num, 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 num. Man, okay.
Hear me too.
This game, it's actually not, it doesn't come up that much. Not much at all. This game was pretty much us completely counteracting what the other guy wanted to do on their turn every time. It took forever to play, and it was taxing mentally.
Well, we each had 2 movement phases.
Yeah.
Well, you had more than me, because you could do it every
I had
phase.
3 movement phases, effectively, as the Khorne.
Every battle.
With, like, MSU, too. Yeah. Brutal. It could, you see how brutal it could be? Yeah.
I will say, though, that watching your vein in your head pop like this every time my archer shot was like...
Drives me... I play this game as, like, a sanctuary from...
I'm sorry I ruined yours. Well, then again, Slaanesh doesn't care.
It's like, exactly, right? I'm not gonna say playing missiles is like bad or whatever. It's like, if people like shooting, that's fine. I get it. People like elves for shooting. I can't. I just hate it when it does well.
Well, it was...
I didn't do too much this game.
I loved giving you chocolates and eating chocolates. Like, for the first couple of turns, you said no to everything, and I was just like,
well, yeah.
chocolate, and you're like, ugh, and then you started accepting them towards the end.
Yeah.
But, like, holy moly, the amount of depravity points you can get with Slaanesh.
It's comical though. Like, you got like the pacing of the game shifted when you rolled the 4 6s on the hand, giving you 10 off the rip. Then at that
Well,
point,
you could have taken the mortals, but you were like,
yeah, but I'm not gonna lose my general to the 4 6s, right? So I might as well give you the depravity points. I could have like tried to finesse it to take a little bit of damage here and there, but I know that's gonna bite me in the butt. The second I take the second one, I'm dead. I know 100%. It'll be 3 into a 3. I won't make my ward save, so I might as well give them all to you. And then after that, it was just kind of like realistically giving like taking the amount of damage that those mortal wounds deal. Especially units like Blood Warriors, Mighty Skullcrushers, you're way better off just giving you the depravity points. Let your army have the -1 to hit, have the ward, all that stuff. Those are rules that might never come into play technically, right? Because it's like you might make a couple more misses here. Sorry, you might mean a couple more misses here and there because of the -1, and it means you're going to mitigate some of the damage because of the wards, and that does add up nicely. You'll do a little bit more damage because of the mortals, but those D3 mortal wounds every time will do damage and will connect every time. Yeah.
Honestly, I feel
even if they
that
only
is
roll
a
1,
is a very powerful mechanic.
it's damn good.
It is,
Yeah.
It is but you're like.
So it's 3 movement
yours is
phases,
really
though.
good.
Yeah. So it's 3
yours
movement
is
phases.
good, too.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be moving up and be like, wait. But just next turn, you're just gonna come at me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I can't really move block you or
Yeah.
put up screens without you just like rushing into.
Yeah.
You know, like either fight me or
fight.
Fight.
We're like literally only gonna be fighting this whole game, no matter what. Actually, I had a ton of fun playing. This list worked way better this time around than the previous one, just because of the circumstances of the game. It was back and forth, getting priority on each other almost every turn. You snagged that early one was brutal.
That double turn put me in the game.
It was, but for the better. It was
Yes,
definitely way
and
for the
then
better.
you doubled it.
Yeah.
And then right at the end, I did it again.
Yeah.
So it was like
It was perfect.
It was.
Yeah.
Great. We can't ask for a better double turn.
Yeah,
Double
like
turn.
the priority shifting like kept this game alive. I think like,
Gravity.
what do you think about making me go first and like go and moving? Then
I like that. That was good because okay. Granted, in retrospect, all I have to do is deploy a little bit further back.
yes, yeah, I think
Right,
so.
because
too,
I
yeah.
deployed like way forward and then I like moved forward.
Yeah.
In retrospect, I should have just been like, oh, I'm gonna make you go first, see where you've been, and just kind of like
back it up.
back it up a little
Yeah.
bit, because then you're gonna rush at me a full advance plus an extra D6.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like an all out if you really, really wanted to get in.
I was kind of worried that it'd be one of those games like I go first, get a bunch of points, and like trap you in your deployment zone if you roll poorly. But it worked out nicely. You got the priority roll well enough to get out of
those
it.
Bliss Barb Archers, like it's
rolled
not
really well,
It's
yeah.
not a full unit. It's just like a once reinforced unit.
Yeah.
And they just like everything they pointed at was like dead.
But it was
Dead.
You look at them the wrong way and they died. Like it wasn't. You didn't have to like. You had to like duck and weave and dodge and like. And you got some good redeploys. And the D6 move, the Godseeker move, I believe it is.
Yep.
You got those perfectly. Like if you rolled one less on one of them, they would have got caught. So it was like perfect pacing. That's where I mean, like we were just frustrating each other's plans every time, right?
And then right at the end, there's like a keeper. Keeper comes in,
Yeah.
unstucks Glutos, which was
Yep.
the big thing. I just need to get Glutos out
Yep.
of there. Glutos does some damage finally, right? And then it was off to the races.
Yeah, it worked out.
but
If you didn't get that, if you didn't kill those two guys, I probably had somewhat of a game to play if they were stuck in combat for one more turn. And I would have got maybe try to get a 5-point turn. But the fact that you shot me out of combat, then charged, again the boxcar charges on both of them. Not that it mattered too much.
Yeah.
It was
just
fun.
like icing on the cake. To
Yeah,
like, I
it
can
was.
roll real high on these.
But I appreciate it because it brought it to a quick conclusion.
It did.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna say their vectored agony
It's
rule
quite good.
with a -1.
Yeah, it's 200
Chef's
points,
kiss.
so I get it. It's like you're definitely paying the points for it. And it's not like they're too cheap for what
But
they
it's
do.
like every
Yeah.
time I've played stuff like this, just having something that's really got like a 3-up save with like +1 or whatever. It's just nice to just have that little bit extra to be like, you know what?
I need
my
that
damage
red.
just has
Yeah.
a higher likelihood of going through, especially in the early turns when I
Yeah.
don't have the mortals, and then once the mortals start happening in combat, then it can.
I like them.
Yeah.
I like them as a
Yeah.
good utility, like a force multiplier. We were talking about that off
Yeah.
camera. Yeah, I like them a
good.
lot for that. Again, though, they're soft. You look at them, they got caught. So you have to play. It's like definitely a finesse army, which shows. Like if you play it well,
Except for Glutos.
yeah, he's like somehow the exact opposite.
Big and chunky, sits on his chair in the middle of the board and goes, oh, ha, ha,
Yeah.
yum, yum, yum.
Do you have anything in the book that, like, without him, do you have anything in the book that could reliably stand in the middle and not die?
Maybe.
Maybe. Fair. I'm not too sure. Maybe.
No,
Marvadash.
everything's really like hard and hitty.
Yeah.
There are a couple of different units. By the way, all of you out there, if you want to leave a comment about like units you'd like me to try,
Mm-hmm.
let me know. Things like the Hell Stalker guys with like what are they called?
Are they the mortals on the mount?
Yeah, like the mortals on like the Seeker, not the Bliss Barbs, but the
regular
other
ones,
the regular
yeah.
ones, the claw spears and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Because they have like rules where it's, if you're within 3, you don't count to contest objectives, and they kind of help with like
that's
they
pretty good, yeah.
They're like, sneaky.
Everything's like, everything's kind of cloak and dagger with this army. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool for a Slaanesh army.
I love depravity as a mechanic. I loved the fact that I got chocolates and I gave you chocolates.
It was a good idea. It's quite a good idea. I love the direction both of these books went. It felt damn good to play. Cool. I could see how both these armies are super annoying to fight against, though, individually as well. Like that, like just absolutely. You got a double turn. I'm Godseekers. I'm just gonna move everything away. Your whole double turn wasted.
Well,
Yeah.
that's another thing. Let us know whether or not it's supposed to be before the priority or after, because it's literally priority roll and then
Goes
gain
like-
command points.
Yeah.
And that Godseeker move happens before you gain your command points.
So I
I'm
guess so, yeah.
assuming you know who the priority goes to first.
Probably. That would make the most
makes
mechanical
sense.
sense. And you can still blunder it too. You can roll like a 1 unit and he rolls a 1 on a move, right? That's the idea. It has a super high ceiling and a really low kind of fail area too.
Actually, it's really good into those double turns where you're like, oh no, I'm gonna get double
Yeah.
turned. I need to like either move something to move.
Yeah.
block or move
Well,
away.
that's why I think Murder Lust, like that one Blood Tithe is like the best. You get a double turn. I'm like, oh, he's gonna move that guy over here, charge that guy. I'm just gonna walk into him. So I have to sacrifice his unit now, but that's way better than
Pin him down, like what
Yeah.
you did with Glutos. You're like,
Yeah.
Glutos, you stay there, because he goes 8 plus add the double. He's going 14 inches,
And he can charge.
and then he can
Yeah.
like cast the 3d6 charge on himself.
Yeah.
And then be like, I'm really going far, and so you
Yeah.
can be like here, and then end on that side of the table or that side of the table.
I'm curious what the score was at the end of turn 4, because you would have had 3. You failed the battle tactic,
Yeah,
but you got
so
your
we
3
get
objectives.
3 there.
So that would have meant you would have been at 6, 10, 13 to my 18. You would have down 5 points, and we both would have, and then you would have had a double turn. Probably got 5 points.
So I get 8 because, well, I get 8 more on top of that.
I think so. Yeah.
Right. So because that's with my grand strategy.
So you're up by 3. I'm not getting my grand strategy.
Right.
So
it's really about battle tactics and holding.
I'm probably gonna get like 1 or 2 victory points, maybe. So I probably lose by that.
If you
that margin there.
hold more, if you hold more,
Yeah.
then it would be a tie.
Nice.
Hold 1,
Cool.
hold
But
2,
you would have won a minor because you would have had the.
because I had.
I think it.
Strategy?
I think it checks those. I think it checks battle tactics and grand strategy.
Because it's battle tactics first.
Oh, I did get more battle tactics.
You did.
I have a couple easy ones too. I would have actually. I probably could have gotten like 3 or 4 points. Actually, I have 2 super easy battle tactics that are like.
So
for
you
Khorne.
could have won.
Could have won.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying that this was really damn.
This was damn close.
This was close.
Yeah, this
very,
is.
very close.
Could have played it. Yeah, like I think you guys got
Let
the
us know
idea
who
though.
you think.
Yeah.
No, I honestly feel because
I feel like you would have got the
like,
win.
No, I feel you. To be honest, I've been thinking that you. Like my feeling is that you're winning this game.
That's what I felt
the
like the
whole
whole
time.
way. Yeah, I felt that the whole way there too at the end, especially when I got the priority on the turn 4.
That was big.
The only thing I regret is I wish I took a little bit more time to pick a battle tactic, because I knew there were several I could have probably easily done. I forgot that Glutos makes those guys immune to battle shock. So the idea of the bleeding icon was to finish them off, make sure they can't inspire, so they would have ran away. I probably would have just gone for. Actually, I don't know. I would have had to scour a little bit. So then again, I could have rolled better and killed them all. There's only what 5 guys left.
Yep.
5 more. That's easy enough to get.
Yeah.
As simple as that.
They
right?
killed half of their squad by themselves.
Yeah, it's true. They did. They murdered themselves. Yeah. The Wrathmongers could have rolled a little bit better. The Mighty Skull Crushers could have rolled a little bit better. And I could have, like the other option, I could have thrown a meteor at them instead of attacking with the Skull Crushers.
But the attacking though, I think was.
The meteor does. I roll 8 dice, and every 3 I have to take a mortal wound. The attacking has the more likely damage, but the meteor's more consistent. So.
All in all,
Yeah.
great game. Thanks all for watching, everybody.
Absolutely, dude. Happy wargaming, everyone. We'll catch you next time for some more Sigmar. And again, don't forget to leave feedback.
And if you want to challenge us,
You know where to go.
clickety clack, typety type, and we'll see you here at the studio.
And don't forget to get back in the sack. That's definitely it.